Hello, welcome back to the channel. How is everybody? Hopefully this is working a lot better than it was before. We are in a completely different location. We're a little bit further away. So
we fed the hamster.
Yeah, we have done. Right, so just going to check to see if this is actually working now. So let's have a look, shall we? Right. So actually check, see if it's going, Maybe, I don't know. Let's
Pass it here because we need the chat. Anyway.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to jump straight into the game and then we'll see how it's going. Right, how is everybody doing? Right, so this is much better then, yeah? Cool, right, so we get that up. Right, the chat is going as well. So we have... it has been nothing. Yeah, I know. It's been nothing but technical difficulties all day. We have managed to sort the internet out, I think. So hopefully this is a much better quality. We're just going to get it up so we can get to the comments as well because the screen is a little bit too small on here for us to be able to see them. Hi, how's it going, everybody? So hopefully this is working now. Unfortunately, the Slayers lost against the Chaos Dragons, unfortunately.
Oaths were fulfilled.
They were. So the Dowie actually won.
We have chat now.
Yeah, perfect. And we have also moved on to real drinks as well. So cheers, everybody. In the game in front of us, we have AD playing against Keith. Now, AD is playing his Brett. It's the Kingdom of Bretonnian. It's just the Grand Army. And he's playing into Keith, the newest player to join Team England. And he is also playing the dreaded Vampire Counts.
And it's a game to watch as well. We have AD, who was previously a Team England captain as well. So we've got England's past and England's future in one table.
Yeah, exciting. Exactly. So he was actually the first English team captain. So this should be an amazing game. For this game, it is special feature and strategic locations too. So they are going to have to try and get those objectives and get to the center of the board. So they're going to have to tussle. Hopefully this is much better. Is the sound okay, everybody? Hopefully it's okay.
We've messages.
Yeah, it seems to be going all right. The lists are on BCP, but I am going to run through the lists now. So let's see if the technical issues don't carry on. Right, so here we go. Right, we believe, and it works, I think. Right, okay. Is that working? That is working. Absolutely amazing. Right, so do you want to go through this, mate? So this is the Kingdom of Bretonnia.
We can do. So AD is coming in with a Duke on Royal Pegasus. So Speedy Boy, he has an Ogre Blade and Virtue Knightly Temper. So he is going to be putting out some attacks. He does have Serene's Locket as well. I don't think that he's got any multi-wound that's going to be relevant, but he is capable of chinning one of those Mortis engines on the other side of the table.
Yeah, so if Keith leaves it open, he's probably going to go in and absolutely smash face with that as well.
100%. And we also have a Baron with a Lance Paymaster's Coin, Gromroll Great Helm, and Virtual Heroism. He is wanting to kill and blow some stuff. It's Vamps. There's not a lot of stuff to kill and blow, but I'm sure you'll have fun doing it. We have a Paladin, which is on a horse with the Virtue of Duty, Battle Standard, Grail Vow, and Shield with a great weapon as well. Don't see that very often.
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's kind of an out there kind of choice, really, but it worked really well for him in his first game.
Yep.
Managed to absolutely smash it in the first one, so that's really good.
We have a level 1 wizard, a damsel. She is potentially giving magic attacks to the peasants. I'm sure she's joining at this point, if you want to scroll down.
Yeah, I mean, which will be very handy against... Oh, going the wrong way. Which will be very handy against all of the ethereal in the list, anyway.
Yeah, Prayer Icon of Quinel's as well. Get the Dispel protections. Good. Very similar build to Andy Oakham from Worlds with Peasant Bowman. 2 units of 12. Just chip damage, which I know is not great into the Vamps, but it does give scoring options as well. Lets his knights go off and have fun.
Yeah, I mean, they're being screens, they're being annoying, they're getting in the way, they're stopping charges from happening that you don't want to happen. I think, personally, that's probably one of the best ways to go with this kind of army anyway, definitely.
And then we've got 10 Knights of the Realm, 30 Men-at-Arms, standard builds for both. Good scoring unit, Men-at-Arms, really, really stable as an infantry block. It's the double champ, which is really good. You get the second challenge, which is good.
I mean, it's probably one of the best scoring units in the entire game, actually.
And then we have 3 Peg Knights, Banner Echelons, no stand and shoot, but it's a nice flag. And then we have the rarest of rare, but what could be pretty relevant here, we have 8 Grail Knights. So we have some very angry magic boys who are going to come in with multiple attacks. And Smash Undead, they are a very good undead smashing unit, so
no,
it'd
they
be interesting
really
to see them.
It's gonna be an interesting one, right? So bear with the technical again. I'm gonna try and swap over to Keith's. Oh, that didn't go well. Oh no! Right, is this it? Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, I believe that is. Has that worked? Yes, there we go. Right, we're on to Keith's list now.
That's why it's gone down. I was like, oh, it's broken again. It's not. It's just Richie.
It's just anything when it gets brought up by the Engineers Guild, it's just not good, right? But what's a live stream about everything going wrong like consistently? So in Keith's list, he's got Master Necromancer, and also I'm just going to bear this in mind for anybody who's actually looking at this list. Basically, they went through and turned all of the names of everything to Scott. So Scott is the Imperishable, who's been on the channel a couple of times talking about Tomb Kings. He is also running this event. So it's the Master Necromancer or Mortis Engine, level 4 of Necromancy, Spell Familiar, Scepter of Dunoir, and Talisman of Protection. We know what this does. It's a very good pick. It's very, very strong. So he's going to be bringing stuff back, and it's just not really going to be dying. Then he's got a Master of Necromancer, level 3, Dark Magic, Spell Familiar, Lore Familiar, and Ruby Ring of Ruin. So that is just basically going to be a machine gun caddy. And then we're going into the Necromantic Acolyte, which is a wizard, level 1 with Illusion, which is just going to be really, really annoying. We'll find out what spells he rolled in a minute so we can talk through them as well.
It's an interesting one that people are running that now, and everybody jumps to the idea of sticking it on Glittering Robe. Yep. But I think it's actually going to be the Van Hells that'll be taken for it. Get the stats up rather than just the base -1. It's one of those sort of traps, I think. Yep. It's only in rare matchups that you want that -1. Van Hells is such an impactful spell. Really helps you get up the board as well. So having it with a Lore Familiar means you can only take one of the Van Hells and the reserve move. So he's more than likely, my guess will be taking Van Hells, not the Glittering Robe.
Yeah, potentially. And to be fair, let's face it, with the +1 that... Oh, what's he taking?
He's took Glittering. He's not listening to Dave. He's going reserve moves only.
Right, so he's taking Glittering Robe.
It's a bold move.
It is,
It's a bold move.
But remember, he's got the +1 from the Mortis Engine, so if he's within range, he's going to be casting quite reliably. Then he's got 2 Tomb Banshees. What a horrible, horrible bastard. And then he's got a White Lord, BSB. We know what he does.
Charm Shield, Helmet Commandment. We've never seen one of those before. It's another unique pick that we're seeing.
It's a revolutionary play. then he's got 2 units of zombies with Standard Bearers. So these are there just to be annoying, get in the way. They're going to get rezzed up to 40 by turn 3, and they're just going to get in the way and gum up the board. Then he's got 2 units of Thelbats. These are super fun, really nice for going after backfield. And then 2 units of scary, scary Hex Wraiths. We all know what this kind of list does. It's very, very strong. And yeah, it's been pretty popularized, this kind of style list online by Charlie. And it works. It's very, very good. Right, so...
It's the one of the many lists that are going down a similar theme that is probably in the best state to win the event, to go 5-0. It is a very, very strong list overall. We know Keith's a good player. We know Aidy's a good player, so it should be an interesting matchup. There's a lot of magic attacks flying around for the Bretonnians, so you've got to be careful with those Hex Wraiths. It's going to be an interesting one, and they are fully deployed, so I think they're about to kick off.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. It's 2 very strong armies clashing into each other. Basically, AD is going to try and do as much damage as he possibly can. Probably going to try and one-tap any of the units and just try and break through the behind to get to those spicy units behind. Try and get the Grail Knights into anything that's ethereal. There's a lot of stuff that you can do here. There's a lot of movement shenanigans as well. It's very interesting that he's gone with Glittering Robe, I think.
Yeah. I think he's just trying to stop as much combat res as possible coming in. He doesn't really need to push up the board as hard into Bretonnians. The Brets are coming anyway. Yeah, I think it's not going to be as able to push forward like in a lot of matchups. So having the Glittering Robe just gives an extra bit of defense if they are pushed in. VC Heroes, I think we have a Mortis Engine at the back. And then there'll be the Necromantic Acolyte will be in the unit of the Graveguard with Glittering Robe. And then I believe he uses a floating vamp around. I'm just trying to sort of position it from my side.
Yeah, I mean they're all within. Yeah, they're
It's
all
right in the middle.
Yeah, they're all within command range of the Mortis anyway to get those juicy +1s, and then the Banshees are just kind of floating around in the center. The problem with strategic locations 2 and special feature is the vampires have a massive advantage going into this, so they can just push forward, get those zombies onto those objectives, and just walk forwards.
That's no problem.
Right, so they are starting to arise. The zombies are starting to grow. He's managed to cast that quite nicely. So there is a lot of zombies coming in. Keith, how many zombies did you get? So you managed to raise 17 zombies.
Oh, if only you had a reroll though. Oh, let's have an army-wide reroll for an army that functions off leadership. That'll be fine.
Yeah, so basically he failed both of his rolls to be able to arise and then had to re-roll them with the BSB. The BSB is so strong in this list and potentially, I think, could do with a slight change going forward.
I think it's one of the things that people are starting to look at. Just the entire army functions off leadership, and then having a free re-roll on that just makes it too consistent. Like, what are we talking? 4 points a zombie?
Yeah.
So
it's ridiculous, isn't it?
What are we on? 68 free points in a turn? Right. It just adds up. When you're already a strong army, it's a bit rough, but there are answers to it. I think those blocks can disappear very quickly. It was Dark Magic on the... No, it was Battle on the level 1, so you don't have the Frenzy, but...
No, he's got Dark Magic. It's dark Magic and Ruby
Going
Ring,
for the Frenzy to pump a lot of wounds in there.
No, Ed, you're a horrible person. So Ed from Close Order, replace VC's BSB with Sky Lanterns. No. How about we get rid of both? That sounds much better, I think. Right, can you move the iPad just to here, mate? Yeah, of course I can. Right. Well, right. Minor technical difficulties, just so we can actually see. Yes, and it is absolutely fair and balanced. You're 100%.
It's fair and balanced. Although we are looking at Chris Cousins in the event as well, doing a no balloon Cathay. It's going to have quite a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
It's nice to hear a Cathay man say he is officially over balloons.
Yep. So he is just casting some spells now. So he's managed to get the reserve moves. He's managed to roll quite well. He's got the +2 from the Mortis engine. Well, the +1 from the Mortis engine.
So 11. It's a big one.
Yeah, I completely agree. You shouldn't be able to re-roll it. I really hope that it does change going forward.
I think there's a few things we've been chatting about in the previous video about just making it more interactive. So having it be a spell, like in previous editions. So if you're running the Sceptre de Noir, then casting Res twice would mean you only get 2 spells for the rest of the game. So you use your... Because it's that sort of thing, a culmination of all of your debuffs, all of your healing. You just get all of the toys. So maybe making it a spell or count as a spell really helps. It is standard VC.
Yeah, so it's standard VC. There's no renegades at this event, unfortunately, or the vampires wouldn't be as strong in this. But there would be some battle vampires running around, which are always quite fun to see. So yes, it is kind of like match of the day for geeks. Hopefully it's enjoyable and hopefully
athletes.
Yeah, for mathletes.
For absolute mathletes.
Right.
We're getting love from Germany.
Yeah, so once you cut out the bullshit, Cathay are quite fun. If JTY hadn't got drunk the last day before it went into print, it'd be a legendary rule set. I really hope, so with the new book, obviously we've done a video about this, we've talked about this before, I really hope that it gets reined in. They maybe make balloons 1 per 2,000 points, something like that. You have 1 character, I mean, that's absolutely fine.
So are we going to see dwarfs on the stream? Now, this is going to be a controversial statement for Richie here, but I think from games 3, 4, and 5, we are pushing ourselves up the tables.
We are, although I did say to Gary earlier, so basically, one of the Slayers players here, he's Rapfink on Discord. He managed to win his first game quite well, and I did say to him that if he wins the next game, we will stream it. Yeah. So he's running a Doomseeker Cloud list, but he's only got 14, so he hasn't got too many.
But that relies on him to win a game, which is... not a consistent ask with the dwarfs. So the further up the tables we get, the less likely we are to see dwarfs, as it should be.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. So, Madam Kirk, why no one talk about the attackers charge should attack with 2 ranks? Don't you guys think it's going to be more fun? Standard unit. Oh yeah, no, I completely agree. I completely agree.
If they're doing it, they should just get it. Like
Yeah.
infantry should fight in 2 ranks no matter what. Like losing it on the charge doesn't make sense. It just as you've said exactly. It just there's no incentive to charge unless you're graveguard, and you don't need 2 ranks because you're graveguard. So yeah, not too. No disagreements. 100%. It's a good
Yeah.
suggestion. I think it's something that needs looked at. To be fair,
I think there's a lot of changes that need to come for infantry to make infantry better. Obviously, we're not talking about undead infantry. Undead infantry is very good, and it's some of the only infantry I feel that is dominating at the moment. It would be really nice to be able to get the like how nice would it be to see high elf spearmen, the dark elf infantry be good again? Like I'd love to see executioners kicking around. I know it's controversial for me to say, but it would be quite nice to see big blocks of that coming forward.
Again, as a goblin lover, the elite elves getting sort of Phoenix Guard and Swordmasters. I know Alex is super hyped on Swordmasters. It's just seeing the elite infantry come back would be really interesting as well. But what do you think is next for Orcs and Goblins?
Savage Orc Horde, that's what I reckon's coming.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. So this is just, it's 3 Screams, so he's got 2 Banshees and he's got the Mortis engine. So it's a pretty standard list. It's kind of the one that's been stereotyped as a Charlie list, but just a few more zombies. So this is more kind of like the Jack Ward list that was taken at the Welsh Open, which won that event. Yeah. This is relatively similar to that, to be perfectly honest. So Ed, I completely agree with you, and we were literally talking about this last night, actually. It shouldn't be core. It should just be infantry. Infantry, unit strength 10 or above is the only things that can score.
Well, core cavalry, then, because then you've got nomadic war wouldn't have anything to score with.
Yeah.
So I'm not against cavalry scoring. I just think all infantry should score.
Grumpy Wargamer. Breaking news, Davi starts high elves. No, but I would like to be able to play against them more. Nothing would give me more joy than running in and killing a load of high elf infantry, I think.
Scary elves, we're not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, all infantry. You would see all of the elite infantry, because you're never going to see any in games at the moment. Like, there's no reason to take anything that's in rare or in special. There's literally just no point now.
Close order now, shooting at the Outriders. Careful, mate. Brat back. Brat back.
Yeah. So for the full lists, we did talk about them at the beginning of the video. So if you just kind of like scroll back to near the beginning, we talked through both of the lists and you can see them both on there. They will be released after the event as well, so I can post them up onto the Discord and stuff. But I just can't rip them off at the moment, if that's okay.
Oh, we're looking like we're getting some movement now. It's the builder.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming. Right, I've left my snooze in too long. I'm dying. Sorry, guys.
Well, it's a lot better than the wood being in you, close order, so we're good.
Hey, everybody that's just joined, how are you all doing? This is round 2 at Forgotten North GT. We didn't get anything from round 1, really. Sorry to everybody who was watching that stream. We've hopefully sorted the internet issues. Hopefully it's a lot better than it was.
We can actually see the game.
Yeah, you can actually.
Positive.
Yeah. It was awful, earlier. I fully appreciate it.
Unfortunately, you can see us, which is the downside of that.
Yeah. Like, I fully appreciate that it's still not the best quality, but it's literally the best we can do, and I'm really, really sorry about that.
I think this is starting to play out as well, the way that we mentioned at the start. I think it is going to be quite cagey from the Vamps. He doesn't need to push that hard into it and sort of try to bait the charges in a way that it is failable. Get a single unit in and take it out, and then it starts to crumble from there. Well, the Vamps crumble, but the game plan crumbles on the back of it. So let's see how aggressive he gets. It's a shimmy.
Yeah, it's a shimmy. I think he's getting him just into charge range. Then he's keeping the screams behind. He's going to bait that charge in, sit behind and just scream them. It's quite a just normal playbook by the Vampires. But it works. It's very, very strong. Like, if you can only get the pegs in, then they're probably going to get screamed off. Ooh, we have some speedy boys coming up the side. That's an interesting move.
Behind the woods, though, so works both ways. Can't charge himself out. If you get aggressive, you can sort of trap that.
Yeah. So the Slayer game this morning, unfortunately, the Slayer's oaths were fulfilled. and the dragons munched him. But
Stephen Toll earned a new I Cheat at Toy Soldiers sticker.
Yeah, I know.
Because he must have cheated. It's
He
the
must
only
have cheated.
explanation. Those Goblin Hewers, nobody can withstand that sort of firepower.
No.
Nobody.
So we did actually see the Goblin Hewer do a decent amount of wounds into a unit, and then he managed to save them all on 6s. So
4 wounds saved on 6s, he lost 1. It's the most Steve Toll thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, I know.
If anybody's seen that man roll a leadership check, it's disgraceful.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see that the bats are coming up. Obviously, he's got reserve move with everything, so I think he has a plan. He's being speedy. He's being speedy. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So teleporting, reserve moving, screaming, and then he's going to be jumping back.
It's the joys of the gateway spell from Dark Magic. It's just a free 12 move. You thought that TMP was bad. The funky moves you can pull off with the gateway are... I've seen Charlie do some disgraceful things. Like it is on a Mortis engine, a free 12-inch move. Then you've got your fly, and then you've got your reserve move back. It's so much. You just can't chin them. You just can't catch them. You've got to set up multiple pins. It's a rough one, but when used well, it's very, very strong.
Fear not, everyone. That Banshee probably won't die this turn. So the Doomseeker list was pretty juicy this morning. The problem is he was playing Domination, so he used all of his Doomseekers to fan out and try and get those Domination points from the end of the game, and then he only really sent his the bricks of Slayers in to go fight the dragons, and it just didn't work that well, unfortunately. He just didn't roll enough death blows. Statistically, you can potentially kill a dragon with just a unit of Slayers dying on death blow, but you do need to roll those 4s up. I, in the future, would really like to see rerollable on that, maybe like rerolling 1s. I think that would make it a lot more consistent.
Definitely agree with MJ here about the strength of Vamps being the speed of Vamps. They can rocket up the board at times. Like the reserve move, I think, is one of the strongest rules in the game. It's why I was so hyped at the Renegade Crowns when that was first announced. I know I was talking to Close Order quite a lot about that. There's a lot of techie stuff you can do reserve move, or you can just put a bunch of graveyard in somebody's face, drill twice. Yeah. It sequences so well as an army, so it's definitely way too fast for it to be a shambling horde moving. 16 inches in a turn with
I know, it's like quicker than anything else, which is pretty crazy. Anvil of Doom. I'm really sorry your game didn't go very well, mate. Obviously, that's only your first game with them. It is a really techie army. The X-Force definitely takes a while to get used to it, but as soon as you are used to it, you're going to be able to smash face with it, mate. You'll be able to do really well. It just takes a while to get used to like where you're putting your units, and it's really weird because it's a mix between being really slow and very fast, so it takes a while to get used to that, definitely. Oh, they're coming around. Oh,
they're walking over cables. That's the health and safety work I've done.
Let's see if all the cameras get pulled
health and
off.
Safety, Wilkinson.
I know, right. So he's measuring on this end to make sure that the Pegasus can't slam into him. I think he's trying to pull off some kind of bullshit. Is that a Banshee? Is that another Banshee going over there?
No, it's Hexies.
Right. So the Hex Wraiths are jumping
Hexies
around this side, just out of range of that Baron to be able to charge them. So that's going to be a slight bit of a dick move, but we expect this from these vampire players.
There was a Dowie winner in round 1.
No, there was Gary
Dutton.
Yeah. Gary did really well.
16-4 he got as well with Slayers. So
yeah,
Angry Dwarfs, best dwarfs.
Yeah. To be fair, Gary also would have got a 20-0, but he left 1,000 points of Doomseekers alive. Yeah. Gary did too well with his Doomseekers and cost himself 1,000 victory points, which is kind of really funny when you think about it, actually.
Didn't fulfill your oath, mate.
No, he didn't fulfill the oath. Right, so there is a little bit of shuffling going around now.
It's a shimmy.
It is a shimmy.
He's ducking, he's diving. It's exciting.
It is.
It's exhilarating right now.
It is, I know.
I'm waiting for the Brett just to charge, and then we'll roll some dice and see what happens. That's it. God.
Yeah.
Charge.
God, charge. Oh, I can't wait for that. Right, so we're going to be covering all 3 rounds. Well, we're not. We're going to be covering this round and next round today, and then there's going to be 2 rounds tomorrow. As long as the internet doesn't die on us again, we will hopefully be here talking.
We found out that internet does not go through wall.
Yes,
the
yeah.
technical
So
issue we had.
In round one, we'd set up like this really nice little room, which was like loads quieter, and we had like this really big, nice setup. But yeah, it was just an absolute nightmare. Thank you very much for the 5 memberships. Thank you so much. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Absolute hero amongst men. Look at him. Look at him.
Look at him coming in like the Oprah of memberships.
I
Poor
know.
Ed.
Yeah, cheers, Ed. Thank you very much. Right, you go enjoy work, mate. We'll catch you when you are free, mate. Oh, what's he doing now? Oh,
This looks like a unrequited spirit.
yeah. So he's unquiet sprinting.
Ruin.
Ring of Ruin. He has managed to kill a few. He's forcing a panic check now as well.
Peasants as well. Poor peasants.
Yeah.
See a 4, we're good.
Oh, I've got.
This is the scary bit.
Where's that banner? Oh no.
I have no idea.
Oh no. No. So just looking to get rid of the close order thing at the moment, and it's not going well. Oh no. I don't actually know how to get rid of that.
You're done.
Got models off the table for Dave.
Yeah, if that's okay, mate. Yeah, perfect. Right, so
That's why
that's
you've
been
got the side table. It's joys of it.
Horrendous. Absolutely.
We missed
horrendous.
that scream.
Yeah, sorry. The technical difficulties again, which is
It's not technical difficulties. It's Richie on a computer.
yeah. I know. I think anything made after about the Annam 2000. I genuinely actually have no idea, to be honest. I definitely shouldn't put. Oh well, we'll just talk through it. I'll work it out.
We'll get there. Just leave it up as a banner to Ed's glory.
Yeah. Hide.
There we go.
I'm a technical genius.
Maybe.
I should join the Engineers Guild.
Maybe.
I genuinely think so.
That's a definite hard maybe right now.
Right, so
you'd have to spell
maybe
to get into the Engineers Guild. I'm pretty sure.
I can draw runes. I draw for a living. It's fine.
Colour in, mate.
Yeah.
Colouring in, book.
Right, so there has been Screams done. There's been Ruby Ring done. And we are now...
the Bretts.
Yeah, it's over in the Brett's turn now. So it's going into turn 1, Bretonia.
You can see the nice crescent moon shape of Vamps there, pinning him in. It's looking like he's left everything out of line of sight, everything out of charge range, so we'll have no fun this afternoon.
I know.
Just yet, at least.
Yeah, I know. So this is probably one of my favourite tactics, actually. The Crescent Moon, wrap around and take the soul away from your opponent is probably how I really enjoyed to play as well, actually. And I personally would say the vampires are very favourable into this matchup.
Yeah, I think without you can get sort of Banner Lady's Grace, I think a bigger unit of Peg Knights. The characters aren't set up to go into hordes as much. Obviously, he's got the Heroism Duke, Baron, that's looking to roll some sixes and kill some dragons. So it's definitely a favoured matchup for the VC, but with the Hex Race, it's one that is less favoured than the sort of 6 Scream that Keith is normally running. The Screams were sort of comped at this event a little bit just to try to bring them down a touch. MJ Sinclair saying if you join in the Engineers Guild...
So
it's factually incorrect, because if you joined the Engineers Guild, you would just nick all the ideas from Cathay. We know how this works.
Yeah, this is true. Basically, we would have to go invade Cathay, steal all of the stuff back that the dwarves obviously invented. And
I don't think the book said that.
The book lied. It's Cathay propaganda. No, but I
Sat
feel
there with your strength 8 cannons. Shocking.
Go on. No, I
can throw a rock that does more damage than that, mate.
I mean, so can we, to be fair. But I think it would depend how much ale had been consumed beforehand. I think you'd go in with like all the intentions to be conservative and not break to the Dowie traditions, but then end up just being like McCason, right, and just coming up with some crazy crap. It'd be good.
So it's going to be interesting here to see where the Brett player pushes, really. So it's with the hex race being so fast, it's very difficult to pin them down and see where he actually pushes. The woods, I don't believe the hexes are in, which is preventing them from charge. They might be peeking a little bit from my angles. That
I don't think I don't think there's any line of sight. I don't
Yeah.
think. So I think they're completely blocked out of line of sight. And remember how skirmishers work now. So over 50% of the unit has to be able to see. So they've been blocked from being able to charge.
It was
that
more
way.
so for them charging back. He's got them pinged so that the hex race have got a single model peeking outside of the woods. So that will give them, as a close order or open order unit, actual line of sight in a way that the pegs won't have. So he's just leveraging rules at the moment to make it difficult to move the Pegasus Knights. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see what the Bretonnian player does. He's obviously ex-England captain before Honourable Richie came in and started a dictatorship. So we will see how he reacts to it, I think.
Yeah, this is true.
When you're sat watching them move the peasants, it's like, move the good stuff. Let us know what you're doing.
I know. Well, it's obviously 0 charges this turn, which is a massive shame.
Yeah. I mean, it's turn 1. Nothing's in combat. Is this even Bretonnia?
I know, yeah. Like, what? I don't understand why he hasn't gone full ABC. He obviously wants to win this game.
I mean, Keith, with the dastardly move of having everything out of charge range, is probably the reason why.
No, it is actually just in charge range. It's just in charge range, yeah.
Shocking.
I know.
Dishonourable.
I know. But I do
Steve
think
would have charged.
He definitely would have charged. But I do think that Keith's been really clever. I think he's just left the Baron in charge range and not the Pegasus for that backup.
I agree with Ginger Steve. However, I do have to say, Richie's a slow day drinker.
I am conserving it because I'm not going to be able to get up and get another one. You have made the vital mistake now, mate.
Watch this. Scott!
Cheers, Ginger Steve. Appreciate it, mate.
Double pint.
That's single, do.
Single.
Yeah.
You can have a double.
I'll have a double.
Double pint.
Is it, how many
glass.
double pint?
A pint of pint.
Double pint.
A double
pint.
pint.
See, that's how it's leveraged.
It is,
Drink
yeah.
your drink.
Hey, you're right, Pash. How's it going, mate? So as Keith mentioned, he's a former UK master yet.
No, we have had several comments about Wood Elves so far from the cheeky bugger, but he is... He's now on the internet. He's recent Team England in front of his captain on his captain's YouTube channel. You can't fuck this up.
Yeah,
at this point.
So we've actually said to him that
No
if he
pressure.
loses this game, he's off the team.
Yeah. Andy is stood behind in the rear ranks, ready to take his spot. So no pressure on Keith at all.
Oh, we've got a Tom here. Tom, why aren't you playing your game? So for anybody that doesn't know, UK Resin Print is actually playing just over there. So he should be concentrating on his game, I feel.
UK Resin Print. Tom Carley, who was doing awful things to a poor vampire with some strangle roots through everything. It was a lovely sight.
So now he's smashing into ogres now.
Oh yeah, that's a mismatch as well. The poor guy. He was lovely in game 1 as well.
It was.
There's a lad that I had his first ever intro game, and this is his first ever tournament that he's come to, and he's got into ogres and not doing so well, but he's having a good time.
He's having a good time. Anyway, thank you very much, Ginger Steve, for that earlier, mate. Muchly appreciated. I will get myself a pint with that, buddy. Or 2, because we're up the north.
Yeah, 2 pinter.
Yeah, exactly.
Double pint. So where are we? Still nothing moving yet?
So there is some posturing going on at the moment. Basically, I don't think he wants to push forward too far. He doesn't want to risk getting in charge by any of the hexes, so he's not going to want to push into those woods. He's not going to push up too far at all. There are the hex rays covering each of the flanks, which means there's basically a massive no-go zone on each end of the board. He does really need to push into that strategic location over on Keith's side. Really needs to start pushing through that and killing everything that's scoring off that, so that suddenly Keith doesn't start just overwhelming them with score. Because those zombies and those grave guards are just going to push forward and they're going to get into that strat location. It's coming. It's coming.
Looking at the placement of the hex race as well, I think they may be able to... They look like they're definitely out of mortis range for the heals. I'm trying to locate where the actual foot general is to see if they'll actually be able to get a heal off. So if you can get a ruby ring on them early and put some pressure on them, it could be quite significant.
I don't know if that's the move that he's going to go for, I don't think. Is he just posturing slightly, or is he going to push
move
up
forward? Oh, he's shimmying.
Is he shimmying? Is he just doing a move sideways?
Looks like it. So the main objective doesn't score until the final turn. So sitting on these two objectives until late and try to push and control that objective, especially with it being a poorer matchup for the Brets player, I do think that Keith is going to have to push a little bit.
Oh, can I have one?
There we go. This is how we drink in the north.
Just for context, hold that next to an actual pint. What?
Double pint.
I've got a dwarf one. One only,
Valid.
it's only straight
It's on
bait
theme.
AP2.
Like a double pint.
Yes, please.
Oh, there's books coming out.
There is. I don't know if this is the correct tactic that I probably would have done with this. I feel that he should have been a lot more aggressive to try and just block anything from coming forward. Personally,
Yeah.
I think.
I think he's got the ability to engage with that second strategic location next turn. If he gets those zombies up to the 40 in the second unit, he can push a little bit there. But it's just looking like a cagey game. Might be on stream. Might be not wanting the internet to see them lose. Maybe just the usual Charlie way of winning in turn 5 and 6. It's always the way. If you win and take an advantage later in the game, you don't actually put yourself up to as much risk of your opponent actually playing back into you. So we'll see how he goes.
It is the only issue that I'm seeing with how the Brats are doing is he's losing the ranged war, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's always going to with the screams as well.
So he needs to get in there as quickly as possible.
It's the average age of an old world player. If we could show you around, you'd be surprised. We've got like in the 60s. John Dale, what's he, 50s, 60s? It's a wide range. There's a lot of people that have been playing fantasy since it was released.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at the table that we're streaming now, like these guys are both old as balls as well, so it's all good.
These guys don't know what lit is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so the two guys that you're watching right now, they are ex 6th edition tournament players. So they've been around the block. So I don't know. I'd say probably like the mean average age is potentially like early 30s. I think like we've got a lot of people in their 20s. There's also a lot of people in their 40s and 50s as well, and also a lot older as well, which is really great to see. I think it's very kind of spread out, which is great. But I think it's definitely all of the people that kind of had the nostalgia for it from when they were younger, like whether they played fantasy when they were a kid or when they were like in their adolescence. But yeah, it's definitely the nostalgia hype, right?
James Gilray with the slander again that I'm going to be breaking into somebody's hotel room after that point. I will mention it again after the first stream. I didn't need anything at Home Nations for the entirety of the day. I was the last man standing at Worlds, except for the Finns, because nobody's drinking with the Finns. Those boys were like sober at 3 o'clock in the morning. So this reputation that I can't handle an ale is not acceptable right now.
It definitely is. So for anybody out there, he is raising zombies again. It is a bit of crazy tech. We've never seen a vampire player do this.
I mean, why would he, for no cost to himself, give himself some zombies? It's
Thank you,
Scott. Nobody will see the like again.
Thank you.
It's innovative.
It comes
What's
in
the point
pints.
count this time?
Right, so Swabilius, I really hope the GW do a lot more made-to-order stuff. There's so much more they can do. I'm really hoping that they manage to find the molds for like the 4th edition, or even like do the Marauder miniatures again. Like those things are costing me an absolute arm and a leg to try and hunt down. I'd love to see them go. Like it'd be so good to come back. They've got the Spearman. They did the Spearman. They can bring everything back.
I like more choice for people, but the controversial opinion is I'm a baby when it comes to Warhammer, and I like the new models.
That's a very controversial opinion, and I disagree with you strongly.
I want jazzy models with loads of bits on them. Love them. Textures, not a face that looks like a foot.
No.
I'm enjoying it.
No, because especially...
And buy your models from UK Resin Print, and they're in perfect nick.
Well, yeah, this is true. This is true. Obviously, channel sponsor, go check them out, go get yourself some Resin Print models. But GW, release the classic stuff. I want some... Actually, to be fair, I can't even comment, because dwarf stuff, the older you go, the better it all looks, right? But I want to see some really janky, like, Skaven with
Foot
just
dwarfs.
massive... Yeah! Like, I want to see it. It's good.
Let you Play with what you want. Stop being mean to me, Age of Sigmar minis.
I actually felt like a dwarf with this pint. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. It's a normal size pint, you're just tiny.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes, I have seen his long beards. They look absolutely stunning.
Can we just call out that Richie is double parked right now?
I mean, one's huge. Leave me alone. Right, we should probably actually comment on the game, to be honest.
Yeah, we should. I mean, we're still just in the raising phase, to be fair. So there's more zombies than there were in the previous turn.
He's also managed to get the reserve move spell off. So this,
again, and he utilised it well last turn, moving forwards 2 inches.
well, I mean,
charge,
the Hex Wraiths managed to go a long way, right? So the Hex Wraiths and the Banshee did really, really well.
So it depends on how much he's wanting to push you, is going to be the question.
Yeah. I feel the Glittering Robe
He can push that second objective. I just don't think he needs to right now. He's going to control the central. I think he is going to control the pace of the game, and we've talked about it in the past that if you can control the tempo, then you can control the game.
Yeah.
Which normally is a trick that the Brets are going to take advantage of and just push up the board, take the space, make it difficult for you to actually interact with them. But right now, it's just the Vamps are going to do it.
Yeah, it's really interesting when you see two armies that control tempo so well play against each other, because then you start seeing the disparities in how the armies play. So in this, the Vamps definitely have all of the control of how this game is being played. They're going to be chipping everything off from a distance. They're going to be jumping behind those woods, which in other matchups, so saying if like the Bretonnian were playing into an infantry army or playing into dragons, they would have all of the tempo in this game. So the Vampires have flipped this around on them completely. And yeah, he's kind of huddled in the corner. He's going to have to push out soon, though.
Yeah. But as I say, with the objectives that are actually in the game, he doesn't have to do it yet. It's the big thing. They're both scoring your turn. Whoever controls the central objective at the end of the game will get the extra points, but then you're still looking at a draw. I think Keith would be less happy with the draw, so he's going to have to engage and do something. He can't be too cautious or he will get the draw, and I think that's a bad result for him.
Yeah, so AD has managed to dispel the summoning, which I think that was quite big. I think that was quite big. So not as much damage coming over this time. Is the Ruby Ring gonna go off? Oh, I'd love to see Thane Fulgrim as well. Although they need to change the rules. Give him some shield bearers for Grugdy's sake. You need shield bearers. He's just a nightmare about it. And preservation as well. Actually, I feel if he had preservation and shield bearers, I think he'd be worth taking. I think.
If he's a different character, he'd be great.
Yes. Yeah. For sure. I'm surprised they didn't even change his rules to be like, he has smiting, but it's only D3 damage.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't a thing. But I'm hopeful that whoever writes the rules for dwarves for the old world, who hates the dwarves, has left. That's going into version 2. That's what I hope. Hey, Anthony, how's it going, mate? You okay? Cheers for coming on, mate. Pleasure to have you. We are in the midst of a titanic duel between two absolute masters of the game, to be fair. Titans Keith, of the early 2000s.
On his knees in prayer, in the hope of whatever he's trying to do.
Keith shouldn't be praying to the lady. Keith, why are you praying to the lady? Wrong side, man.
I'm praying it doesn't table me.
Right, so trying really, really hard to stay out of line of sight. So basically, the Pegasus aren't going to be able to charge through. The Banshee is still chilling behind the wood. It's going to pop out and scream in a second. I think we're probably not going to see combat till like turn 3, turn 4. I don't think. Even potentially not even turn 3. Actually,
I mean,
to be fair,
it's the thing that if Keith takes the central objective, the Brett's player can wait for him because you're rolling for the buff that it's given you to get a buff that you want, like an MR. If you get hatred on that Graveguard block, it's just going to chew through everything. So you need to time it well. If he's not got the tempo, if he's not got the central objective, he needs to be patient because if he keeps getting hatred, if he gets unbreakable from the central objective, then it's going to make it a lot harder to shift him.
Yeah, it's a different one. So they are thinking, they are both posturing.
They are measuring.
Tactical play right here.
Yeah.
Tactical. I like it. Thank you very much. It was very hard fought. Like, everyone was amazing who we played against. Some really, really great games. Probably my favorite time ever playing Warhammer, actually. That's why I'm quite happy to just kind of like sit and stream events now. Like, I think outside of playing like the big team events, like, it's like I don't know. It's just my favorite way to play. Like, Worlds was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was chatting to somebody before. It's like I've just no interest in singles. Once you've played the team game, and you have that understanding that even if you're in a rough matchup, you're playing into a game that you can never win, you can then go, actually, if I can get 2 or 3 points out of this from a team, I'll do better. There's always something to play for in teams.
It takes the sting out of losing when you've got Charlie to prop up the rest of the points, right? That's
I've got a few 20s as well, my man. Too many 19s.
Yeah.
That point, which were the impossible 20 finally happened.
Yeah. So, Flimwall, yes, there are ogres here. Tom Carley is currently playing into an ogre's army as we speak. I'm not sure how that's going, but the ogres did just beat the royal clans in the last game, so we'll see how that goes.
My guess is not well right now.
What, for Tom?
For the ogres. There's a lot of Vile Tides. And not a lot of ward saves into the big Ripley's. So, yeah, it'll be an interesting one, but I think Tom's got that for a 2-0.
Yeah, I think so. Right, so they are just checking arcs now. I think he is trying to stay out of his charge arc and just be horrendously annoying, I think.
He is playing evasion vamps at the moment, which makes sense as well. The characters can one-shot those units of Hex Race due to the crumble. It does need to be cautious with them. They are, into some armies, just a blunt force tool that will absolutely wreck it. I think we've got saying it secretly and quietly. I think he's going to be looking to march in column nose and go over the top of some characters, maybe do some wounds on the flyover.
Yeah.
He just can't use them as liberally as he'd want to because there's a lot of magic weapons, there's a lot of magical attacks going about in the Bretonnian army as well.
Yeah.
Basically everything in the Bretonnians is magic at the moment. I think the peasants and the Knights of the Realm are the only things. So, yeah, he's got to be cautious.
He does. They're both playing a waiting game right now. I know, obviously, this probably isn't amazing viewing for everybody at home.
What are you talking about? This is amazing.
Yeah. It's quite good for us. I mean, we just get to sit here and drink our mega pints, right? Like, this is quite good.
It's the perfect time for the chat. Any questions, just jump them in. We'll answer it because we're watching the vamps.
Yeah, if anybody wants to know anything, let us know.
Tournament organizer picking this game.
I know, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to watch Dwarves play all weekend, but apparently we've got to watch the top tables.
There has not been a Dwarf versus Orcs and Goblins yet in the tournament, so we'll have to find one at some point.
Yeah, that'll definitely happen.
They'll both be on the bottom tables, so we'll get them at some point.
What are you on about, me? Top tables. Table 1. That's what it'll be.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Potentially. Right, so he's been
Although
sneaky.
Our hero, Gary Dutton.
Oh, mate, yeah, probably. So both of the Hex Race are now gone into marching column. So they're going to be coming up, jumping behind, and getting out of the charge arcs of all of the Pegasus, which is going to be interesting because there's not actually too many of the pegs left. So he's going to have to be really careful so not over 50% of them can see him.
Yeah. Well, it's, again, saying it quietly just so we're not influencing the table because we are a little bit closer than we were this morning. You do have the flyover attack from the Hex Race, so Keith potentially looking at can he get some output from the Hex Race when they are at risk from all that magic checks that you can actually do some damage going forward. So, yeah, I think the marching column's going to set himself up for that nice big 30-inch march when you get them all buffed up, 36-inch marches.
Yeah,
a lot of time.
Definitely. And no, this isn't actually a litre of beer. It's a half pint. I'm just really small. Hey, all right, mate.
Return of the Alex. It's actually working as a positive.
Do you want to pop your head in, mate, and say hi? So we actually have an
tag
Alex.
You in because I'll go outside. We can tag Alex in. Got on stream, Alex? I'll go for a smoke.
Right, we're going to just go on pause for 2 seconds because nobody wants to see us get up. We will be back in 2 seconds. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, that's not what I wanted either. Right, the technical technical difficulties are done. So here we go. Let's have a look. So important question: what beers are in the mega pints? You know what? I actually don't know. So it is basically just a dark ale. I think.
So
I don't even know
I've
what
just
it
got
is.
it. I don't have a pint. Is this Dave's?
That is Dave's.
It's
Yeah,
mine now.
It's now yours. Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, this is Alex. He is the team manager for Team England.
That's all right.
Yeah, I know, it's quite nice actually. How is everybody doing at home? Anybody who's just tuned in, this is Vampire Count versus the Kingdom of Bretonnian. And yes, it's a very cagey matchup. So we are on, well, we're on turn 3 now, and it's quite, I don't know, there's a lot of posturing going on in this game.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen of it so far, it's not really moved very far, isn't it? At some point, somebody's going to charge and the game's going to break wide open.
Yeah, 100%. I think at some point the Bretonnians are just going to have to go. They're going to have to break through. The vampires are just going to keep. So for anybody that didn't see that, AD just turned around and just went no. So it's going to be maybe his plans aren't to come through. It would be quite nice if he did kind of break through.
Just to mention also, Keith managed to miss the huge dice tray with the dice.
He did. Yeah,
So
he did.
That's
Yeah,
definitely a miss.
yeah. So that's an auto miscast, and his wizard is now dead. Just for missing. That's the.
No, I think the being on the top table stops you from really wanting to play the game the way it should be played, which is a Bretonnian should be he should have been in combat an hour ago, shouldn't he?
Well, he's posturing. He's trying to win the game. So these are the two screams. He's just managed to pass both of the screams, even with -2s. So proving it to not actually be as much of a problem into Bretonnia.
Cheers, Dave.
So thoughts on Beast Lord as a general? I personally think there are better. I think there are better uses out there. Like I think if you're gonna just take Bray Shamans, man. Like you're gonna get as many Viddle Tiddles as possible. I think. If you want to go down the combat route, then potentially. But you just want to get as many spellcasters in the Beastmen as possible. I think personally.
It's a terrible idea in either a Bretonnia army or a vampire count.
What, to have a Beast Lord?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe in Bretonnia, you could have an undead one in vampires potentially. I don't know.
Dead Beast Lord.
Yeah. I guarantee there would have been a model from like 4th edition of that. Probably.
100%.
Yeah.
I've been looking for undead dwarfs to be fair as well. Skeleton dwarfs, they've got to be out there.
Yeah, no, there definitely is. So for anybody out there, that was a Ruby Ring of Fury, which has just obliterated a few of these peasants over here. It's actually doing quite a bit of work, that Ruby Ring. I mean, they're always quite good. I mean, I always find it funny how Ruby Rings, which have no AP, actually manage to do more work than the Fireball Thane, which has AP1 or Armor Bane 1 as well. So,
because I've only just got it, I'm trying to watch the game on here where it's just right there.
Yes, it is.
What are these things? How big are these zombies now? They look...
they're pretty big. I mean, he's been rezzing them for 3 turns. So
was it turn 1 he rezzed like 17?
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. They're growing. If he lets this carry on, once they get to 40s, they're going to be really hard to push off, especially when he's only got 1 or 2 turns left in the game. By the time it gets to turn 5, turn 6, if he hasn't dealt with those zombies, he's never, ever going to be able to get through them. So it's really going to have to try, because if they can move up and sit on that central feature, that's a lot of points he's not going to be able to get back. Yeah, those skeleton dwarves are quite cool. Wasn't there like skeleton like orcs and goblins and elves and stuff as well? I can remember seeing those models.
I've not seen undead elves. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like a full. It was a regiment of renown, I think.
Oh, back in like 4th edition, 5th edition.
Yeah, one of them.
I don't remember this.
I did actually fish out the. I've got like White Dwarf 180 something, and it had the Dogs of War in.
That's got to be before 5th then.
I don't know. I'll send you some pictures. It's when the Dogs of War come out. I'll send you some.
Because I remember 5th because that was my childhood.
Yeah,
I don't remember. Because I remember the Dogs of War book, but I don't remember. Yeah. But hopefully getting Dogs of War back, that'd be nice.
Well, I don't know. We got the Renegade Crowns. That's kind of like tickled that itch for a little bit for a lot of people. So hopefully we get that coming in the future.
It is, but we need a resculpt to the Miriagliano's Flyboys, whatever they're called. What are they called? Do you remember?
Oh,
Did you fly?
yeah.
That's so
I
cool.
can't remember the name now. But yeah, they're absolutely amazing. I just like all of them. Right, so I'm not sure what they're doing now, to be perfectly honest. All right, so he's going to pick charges now. So he's gone into Bretonnian turn 3. Let's see what he's going to do now. I'm really hoping that he's going to push forward. So the zombies are in charge range, so he can definitely push up into the zombies. I think he needs to. Like, I genuinely think he's going to have to start doing damage to them.
That's how he sits there and just keeps getting ruby ringed.
Yeah. So if he can get rid of them, he's guaranteed probably about 100, because he needs to be able to kill enough to be able to stop them from scoring and then rezzing back as well.
Has he been putting the ruby rings into the peasants to try and force the panic?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and not being able to score. Because if you can get the ruby ring from that angle coming down, it's going to pop him all the way through and push him absolutely miles away from that objective as well, though. So we can see exactly why he's trying to do it. It's really clever play from Keith. He's trying to get the angles to push away from that objective and then push away scoring from the central feature as well. But AD really needs to make sure that those zombies and the Graveguard don't just mass all around those objectives. Because you can see exactly what Keith's trying to do. He's trying to just wrap around in that crescent moon, take all of the objectives and the special feature, and then just basically win by an absolute landslide by turn 6.
When still very little has died.
Very little has died. I mean, nothing on the vampire side has died yet. It's taken no wounds at all. I mean, if anything, I think he's got about 20 more zombies, if not more.
Probably got 150 points worth of zombies.
Yeah. If anything, he's probably doubled the amount of zombies so far. So this is an even bigger vampire army than it was when he started against. So yeah, it's
Curse Company for the Regiments of Renown. That's what it was. So far, you're back working. It's looking good.
It's getting there.
Game 2, so you know, because clearly there's a very good chance one of these two boys is still going to be sat at table 1. Are you going to move the stream to a different game?
Well, I don't know. So basically, what we were thinking is we were going to carry on table 1 unless it's the same person on multiple games.
Yeah.
And then we will. Well, did you just, Alec? Oh, there we go. No.
Oh.
You like picking your nose? It did that as well.
No, I was doing a.
Alex. Oh, what are you doing?
I didn't even know that was a thing. Professional streaming brought to you by.
Right. 2 seconds, everyone. 2 seconds. What are you doing? Right. Sorry. It's like you buy expensive cameras and then just have no idea how they work. Right, there we go. Cool. Don't do that again.
Okay, no hand movements to the camera. It's fine.
Oh, absolute nightmare.
Right, what were we saying? Oh, yeah, about the stream. So, potentially you're just looking at not having the same people on too many times in a row. So if Keith wins this one, you're going to keep him on for the next stream, or are you going to look for two other people?
I think we'll probably try not to do consecutive ones, so we'll probably try and get like a nice kind of varied amount of different armies for people to watch, I think.
And maybe game 5 where it's...
and then it'll be one of them
yeah.
again. Yeah, I think so. So maybe do like table 2 for the next one, potentially, if one of these winners goes up to that one. I mean, at the moment, this is still anybody's game. Like, AD could spike, smash through, we don't know.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. So... Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So basically, just going to move that out of the way just so it's a little bit easier for him. They know exactly where it is. It's basically just so they don't clip into it or knock it. And basically, AD needs to kind of like measure around it and stuff. Right, so we...
No, not yet.
Cool.
So because you're streaming from your Down After Dark channel, surely you want some dwarves.
So we did have dwarves for the first game, but obviously with the technical difficulties, it didn't work.
5 games in a row, dwarves, isn't it?
It was just going to be 5 games. Yeah. Hopefully on the next one, I did say to Gary with his Slayers that he can come on if he manages to win his next game. But he did smash the first one, but he left 1,000 points of Slayers, Doom Seekers alive.
Okay, so they weren't seeking very hard then.
No.
They found no Doom. No, okay.
The oaths were not fulfilled.
Which is an oath breaker then. It's shocking.
I know.
So what's the deal with the Slayers then? If they don't die, they're worth what? And if they do die, they're worth what?
So if you kill a Doomseeker, you don't get the points for it, but then they just... you don't lose points for them either. But then if they survive, your opponent then gets the points as if they had killed them
No, makes sense.
Yeah, you got it?
Okay. I suppose that's it's a good way trying to balance a bit of fluffy play from it because you don't want them alive, do you? You want them to die.
Well, they want to die, right?
Yeah. And he left them alive.
He left them alive.
Yeah,
I know.
okay.
Yeah,
I can see the problem.
I know. They're gonna have to go and just run through some water and try and kill themselves. I think.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah. So we're still deliberating on what's gonna happen here. I think.
Yeah. I think he's trying to work out what he can actually do in this because he can't get through to the Hex Wraiths. But he's going to have to.
He still start a turn.
Yeah,
he's going to have to start.
Yeah, he's going to have to. Right, we have a Dave back, so I'm just going to put it on the loading screen for a second. We'll be back in a second.
Okay.
And we are back.
We're swapped, mate.
Now we're in for some commentary. We've got the two most attractive people in Team England
That's what it is. We've upgraded.
on stream. No more of that Richie.
I did
Dowie after dark.
Dowie after dark. Dowie in the dark, I remember.
Dowie after dark, mate.
I tried your beer earlier because they were asking what beer's been drunk. Well, see,
Tenants.
is Richie's the same?
Yeah.
We'll find out, won't we? Because I am a dwarf, so this is a mega pint now. Two-handed.
I do have to say, it's of the minor criticisms I have forgotten off because it's a fantastic GT.
Rubbish beer.
It was my first GT win, so please.
The memories.
I know.
Flooding back.
I remember beating Charlie by a point.
That's so
beautiful
cool. Finally,
days.
some live game coverage. Is that for us? Are we the game now?
We are
brought
the
the
game.
game, haven't we? Yeah, okay.
Somebody's going to move something, and it's the challenge.
He's been umming and ahhing for a little while. He's trying
I've
to figure
just
out what
seen
to do.
some cheeky eyebrow raises from Keith there. He's going to charge something. He's going to charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, leads for you, mate.
Well, I've just had a
It's the thing you'll notice on Keith's chest is we are giving out special stickers for anybody we catch cheating.
Did he get? Oh, you got a cheating one, did he? Instead of a you tried.
Keith got a cheating one just because he's playing Vamps, which in my eyes is basically like cheating at this point in the game. So we are waiting to see when the push happens. Honestly, I think it has to happen from Keith at some point because over the GT, maybe not so much of a big deal, but I think it will be more important for Keith to score this game. I think the Brett player will be happier. And he seems to be pushing with some pegs here.
I think regardless who pushes here, it's a fairly risky push, isn't it, to begin with?
You've got to the problem is you've got to guarantee you break the block. Otherwise, the debuffs start coming in from the Vamps. It's to be fair, quite tactical Warhammer. It's good to see.
That tower's just completely in the way, isn't it, for the Brats? Totally in the way.
But then it lets you can take advantage of it. It splits his army in two. It's hard for the Vamps to recover if you get one of the blocks. So.
Well, he's opening up he's going to be opening up a flank regardless which side he goes. But it's only one flank instead of two.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah.
I'm champion.
Are you a current world champion? Doesn't matter then.
That's cruel.
It is.
But true.
Maybe.
Schrodinger's worlds. I think we've got the moral upper ground with Keith being on the team this year. So if we go this year and we lose, it's Keith's fault.
Yep.
But if we go and win,
that's the only replacement. We've got no risk to ourselves.
Exactly. If we go and win, we obviously drag them along. So it'll be interesting to see.
So we will start to see we are starting to see the Bretts push forward a little bit. It's just probing at the moment. It's early turns, so we will start to see some pressure coming in. And as we've mentioned before, both have to be cagey in this game. The Hex race can give up their points very easily into these Bretts. The Bretts themselves are unlikely to break a block of 40 zombies on the way in. Unless he gets the Battle of Stuff onto the Grail Knights, maybe. But it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't see the list for this before I came in, but
10-3?
this is top of turn 2 now. Then.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
top of turn 2 at the minute.
It was 3.
No,
top of turn 2, mate.
time flies when you're having
Yeah.
fun.
It does. Right. Well, I'm going to go and wander around. I'll just stand up, mate. It's fine. And I'll leave you dowie in the dark.
Tenants. Tetleys. They're mine.
Ah,
Have you seen how much stuff's in the drink for you?
It's fine. I'll have a car tomorrow.
right, I am back.
So I did have a look around at the other tables whilst we were on our sort of refreshment break, shall we call it, and be polite. Tom Carney is currently doing awful things.
So that
to
game has
the
actually just
Ogres.
finished. He's managed to get a 17-3 into the Ogres. So unfortunately, the Ogres did not win that game. But
In his turn 5, there was a tyrant and a cannon.
Yeah.
At the end of turn 5, there wasn't a tyrant or a cannon.
yeah. But I'm just going to put this out there that Tom's list is absolute bullshit into Ogres. So he's basically just run like all the viddle tiddles, everything's skirmish. There's furies everywhere. It's just not a fun day for infantry.
But he's having fun, and it's
Yeah.
a beautiful army. It's really, really cool. He's done everything as pigs for this time around. It's the joys of being the owner of channel sponsor UK Risen Print. He is bringing a different Beastman army to basically every GT he goes. So his last one was that lovely John Blanchian sort of mud, muck, blood, awfulness, very nurgly, and now just for the sake of it, he wanted to do pigs. So he's done an entirely pig-themed Beast army, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Including the little curly tails. I've no idea how he's managed to print those.
No, I've got no idea.
It's mad.
It's pretty mad. Right, so there are... Oh, right, so what's he doing now? Is he going into the command phase now? With these some spells kicking around? Right, so you're going to go for the res. I'm surprised he's actually got any more to res, to be honest. Like, the amount he's been managing to res back has been absolutely insane.
There's not been much killed.
Right,
as
so he's
well,
managed to pass that.
I do have to claim as well, these are my Team England 2025 dice that I'm letting Keith use.
So the
This
microwave
one's-
to the sixes has worked
Yeah,
quite
they
well
are.
then. Yep.
They're not for his leadership checks, though.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's going to be doing a lot, so
That is true. Did you manage to fish him out the toilet element games?
I did. And it's the joys of nobody expects the dice microwaved onto a 2 for your cannons.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
thinks it's weighted when it's on a 2.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
I agree. August getting 3 points is... I don't think Tom had a chance to get the beams down the unit, because that can rip them apart.
So I personally think ogres can be played very well. Like, I genuinely think you can get ogres, and I've seen it in tournaments. So, like, I've witnessed Jack Cropper getting 4-1s with ogres. I've witnessed him doing really, really well with them. You can definitely do very well with ogres. There's just certain matchups, the same matchups that like dwarves struggle with and other infantry armies struggle with, because they've got the same issue.
Goblins,
Yeah, they've got the same issues that all infantry's got, but they also don't get the parry save, which is just a bit annoying. I really hope that that's a change that comes in with the 1.6 or whatever the next patch is going to be. If monstrous infantry can get parry and can get
I
the
want
press,
them to do press of battle, but they get their attacks. So
Yeah.
it's not a supporting attack. If you're paying 40 points for a monstrous infantry unit, you should be getting some sort of use out of it. So it'd be nice to see that. But yeah, up the legacy factions. I'm doing Lizardmen next. I'm going to see if we can do laser beam dinosaurs and make that work.
Yeah. So we're actually, so the guys at Team England, we're having a little bit of a push actually, where we're all going to start playing some like legacy factions. So I know Scott's going to get a load of Skaven. That's his Christmas present off his missus. You're getting Lizardmen. So yeah, there's quite a big push to play the.
Richard's going to play dwarfs in a
I'm going to play dwarves,
shocking development.
which is relatively shocking. I think no one saw that
Nobody
coming.
saw it coming. It's the daily. If anybody ever wonders what it's like to be in Team England, just imagine a WhatsApp channel where Richie posts a new dwarf list every day with no context as to what has changed from the last one, and that's how you get onto Team England. It's just, that's a dwarf list, and that's the level of contribution we give.
It is. Right, so can you imagine 2 ranks? 2
Yes,
ranks
I
fighting
can.
the trolls.
Yes.
Let me say, see, this is the
They
kind of
won't
thing.
there's a world in which the trolls don't fail stupidity and everybody has a great time.
Yeah.
Nobody's upset about trolls. I think I've got my sort of early pick for best painted army, which is Amy, who's actually the new captain of Team Scotland. She has a stunning troll army. She does have a try-hard board, which loses points for me. Unfortunately, just paint your army.
No, we love a try-hard board.
We don't.
We do love a
There's
try.
rumours that Jack has got dry ice for this year.
He
this
does,
one.
yeah.
Like,
So
that's -2 points. As soon as you start using effects, just paint your models.
yeah. So Jack
don't
Ward
need
has
it.
actually brought dry ice for some smoke for his vampires. He's also done a pumpkin patch actually, which is quite nice. Yeah, dwarves are always on the warpath, mate. We'll get there in the end. We just need changes. There needs to be changes to infantry, monstrous infantry, like nerf. Not necessarily nerf cavalry. I just think make them not being able to score as much. I think would be good.
I just want wild changes. I love it when a meta just gets completely busted open, because at the moment we know what's good, especially in the singles meta, which is it starts to get a little bit stale. You just want to see, and I love seeing creative lists and new thoughts and new ways of playing the game. So the more wild the FAQ gets, I don't want him to sort of tickle around the edges and balance things. I just want to make wild changes.
Yeah.
So then we can have fun with list building again.
No, definitely. For anybody out there, that was a ruby ring going off. Managed to get through the MR2. He managed to roll a 13. Well, I didn't roll a 13. That'd be a Skaven
the
dice
England
roll.
dice.
Yeah. He managed to get a 13. But then it was actually unbound, which is kind of crazy. I know,
Doubly so, isn't it?
Yeah, doubly crazy.
It's just neither of them want anything to happen in this game. There will be no action.
Yeah, I know.
And we love it.
I think they both decided that they wanted this to be a riveting first stream.
Well, I think the problem with Troll Horde is just there's a lot of armies out there with magic attacks which just shut down the army ability, which feels like quite a big feels bad, that their entire identity is broken. I'd like to see the trolls get stubborn, so that you're always going to lose combat with the trolls. So then giving them stubborn just lets you then set up some quite cool maneuvers. You can have a troll hag behind, so anything pursuing them goes into the troll hag. So yeah,
I kind of almost think that stupidity should then give you unbreakable.
yeah.
Like, because then you're too stupid to run away. I think that's potentially something that I would like to see. I don't think we're ever going to see that, but I think it'd be quite nice. Yeah, Fiona, everything does look like the armies are stunning. There's some really nice armies here. There's 3 try-hard boards as well. It's coming over to the UK. I know in America that you have a lot of try-hard boards over there, but they're coming. They're coming over here.
Shocking.
What? They're good.
Just put some speed paint and enjoy your game.
I like them. Do you know why I like them? It's because I've now got that dwarf keep. So
now you're one of them.
Yeah. So
you're going to bring an entire fortress
I
just
am.
to put 4 dwarfs in it.
I am.
Right.
Yeah. 100%.
Get that on the plane next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that over to Italy with me. Yeah.
This is coming from a best painted nominee at the Alpine Cup in Italy. No
Exactly,
try-hard boards, mate. Just hundreds of averagely painted goblins. That's what the Italians love. Wait till they see 150 averagely painted skeletons.
I'm gonna blow their mind, mate. That's what's happening.
It's a world of beige.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, I do think that the runesmith giving flaming attacks obviously is bad for trolls. It is very bad for trolls. But personally, I think that should be also bad for other things. The fact that flaming attacks is only good into trolls is very trollist, in my opinion. It should be good into Cathay balloons as well, I feel.
I think flaming just shutting off regen entirely.
Yeah, that should come back.
Yeah, it's there's not enough punishment for having flaming as an ability, and it's a keyword that probably nobody even knows the rules for because it's so rare that it comes up. Like, it's one of these ones. I had a practice game, and it's one of these rules like Seaguard Garrison getting a reform after they stand and shoot. I was doing an intro game, and after the game, the guy who I was playing with says, "Why didn't you tell me to do that?" I was like, "Well,
Oh, stuff's happening.
is it?
The Hex Rovers are coming over.
He's going to do a flyover.
Hex Rovers are going for it.
This is the 36-inch move that I was telling you about earlier.
So that, to me, looks like a 30-inch move forward and a 6-inch pivot.
Yep. It's the joys of marching column and vampires. They are pretty quick.
They are very, very fast.
What he doesn't want, if that's the Grail Knights, the Knights of the Realm, then it's a smaller unit because they're immune to Psych, so you can't panic them, so it's fine. If it's not, then this is one of those moments where a fallback in good order could really catch him out. So you get the reform at the end, making sure they're an inch away.
The thing is, realistically, I think what Keith's trying to set up is potentially actually getting a load of magic missiles into those Hex Wraiths, dropping down to 2, and then, or not even that, just dropping a couple off, and then forcing to turn into a formation where you can charge from that position. I feel that that's what's happening right now, is the AD's going to turn around, throw a load of magic missiles in them, and then Keith's going to hope that he only drops down a couple, and then he's going to be in a formation to be able to charge right up the arse of all of the units behind there. Obviously not the Grail Knights, but yeah.
He out of line of sight from the peg characters there as well.
No, I think the peg character can get them, I think.
Yeah. But it could just be the heroism guy, so not too much of a concern. But something is happening in the game.
I know,
It's wild. It is wild. The chat has gone wild for it, as you can see. Something has moved.
I know, yeah. We're actually seeing some Warhammer being played. Not
There
just
will be
posturing.
dice rolled.
I know, yeah. Who would have thought it would have taken till turn 3?
Yeah, turn 3. Something's happened.
Although I did think it was turn 3 a turn ago, to be fair.
Valid. There's a lot of conversation happening.
There is a lot of millimeter. The problem we've got here is we've got 2 Masters players.
Masters champions, as they've told us several times.
Yeah. I mean, how do you know if someone's a Masters champion? They've told you.
I know. They weren't impressed with but you're world champion, though. Not at all, were they?
No. So basically, it's all coming down to the millimeter. And yes, it is. It's very important to get all this correct.
So, Tizia, this is an interesting one. So why not go in? Because it's a high-risk play, so it's strategic risk, strategic locations 2. So they're scoring equal points. There is the center objective, which is only scoreable at the end of the turn, and it's a high-risk move to go in. If he goes in and doesn't destroy the unit, then a whole world of pain is going to be dropped on him. So I genuinely think the Bretonnian player will be happy with the 10-10. So he is just posturing at the moment. He's forcing Keith to actually do something for the game. And if it ends 10-10 for a 2-day GT, it will be better for him overall.
Yeah, it'll be much better. And plus as well, if he's then damaging the opponent's chances to be able to win the event as well, then that's something he's going for as well, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I've played Charlie a lot, MJ. So he's in your face turn 1 with like 4 units. Like he does it every game. He gets Van Hel's and the reserve move, and then everything just flies up the board. And he's like, deal with that. If you can't, I 20-0 you.
Yeah, there's definitely 2 different types of Vampires players, like you're saying right there. There's some that are very uninteractive, and then there are some that just absolutely just hell for leather, peg it across the board, and try and do as much damage into you as possible.
It's the madness that the one of the fastest armies in the game is the Shambling Undead.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, so he's managed to lose 2, unfortunately, from the flyby.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy for the Grail Knights.
Not enough to... Actually, it is the Grail Knights, is it? So, yeah, there'll be no panics as well from them because they're immune to Psych, which doesn't let them get the free reform. So this is a good move by Keith. I think he's starting to dig the claws in a little bit into the game and take that tempo, as we mentioned earlier. Yeah. He is making his opponent deal with him, which, if his opponent, if AD turns around to deal with him, it lets Keith then go, well, I'll have that objective, thank you very much. Because remember, the Brets do have the last turn, so they can push in and take the objective late. So I do think Keith needs to do some to sort of get the win going forward. The objectives aren't going to be enough to get it away from a 10-10. So Keith is actually going for score here. He's wanting to win, which is good to see.
Yeah, I think he's going to push now.
Yeah.
It's looking now like Keith is going for blood. He's going to push forward. I think all of the earlier posturing has been trying to set up this play coming forward, so I think we're going to see a lot of action going in now. It's going to be very interesting, I think, in the next couple of turns. Yeah, I do definitely agree. I think Cathay and Vampire counts. Oh, we've got an Alex's phone. I think Cathay and Vampire counts both need touching. I think Tomb Kings
Tomb
will
Kings
then need touching as well.
They'll need a touch, but not as bad.
Yeah.
There's a few things we've been sort of looking at with Tomb Kings because it's just again, it's the conversation around interaction.
It's the leadership based arises.
Yeah,
that's the issue I feel. And obviously, if you play, sorry everyone, if you play Cathay, if you play Vampire Counts or Tomb Kings or anything like that, or one of the deemed stronger armies, we're not trying to say anything bad about your armies. Please don't feel that we're trying to make you feel bad for playing those. It's just they need to be brought down slightly to be the same. I don't want massive nerfs. I just want them to be everything about the same. I would also want the bottom brought up. I want to see you to any army be able to go into any army and that to be a fun game for everyone. That'd be really good.
I think they might have said that they won't touch VC, but there's ways in the past that they've been able to modify the way that the legacy factions work by changing rules within the normal factions. So if they just came out with a blanket statement tomorrow and said, nothing stacks unless it's in brackets, like Armor Bane, that would immediately, as a rule, go, Mortis engines don't stack, so that makes it a little bit less oppressive there. You're not getting +2 to cast on everything, where Magic is much harder to cast. Vamps can still do it a lot easier, but as we say, like, this is a tournament. We want people to bring really competitive lists, really push themselves to try to do as well. Obviously, being gentlemen and being sportsmen at the same time. But when we're in practice games or when you're just doing games in your local club, sometimes it's worth just having a chat with your opponent and say what you're wanting to bring. Because a lot of the time, if you just surprise people with Cathay or Vamps, which are quite strong, it can just lead to boring games for both sides. Nobody just wants to trample over everybody.
Yeah.
You really want to challenge yourself and play a good game. So, yeah, I'd like to see some changes.
Yeah, no, and I think there will be as well. So I know obviously the Games Workshop said that they weren't going to touch the legacies, but I'm pretty sure, didn't Vampire Counts get a change in the first ever FAQ?
I think it was on the back of a rule change for TK or something like that, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that something affected them anyway. I'm pretty sure there was a change to something anyway.
We're moving backwards.
Maybe he's not going for the kill then.
He is not.
That's a shame.
It is a little bit. For the next 2 hours of viewing, we are hoping to see a little more aggression from Keith. We might even tell him we're just going to kick him out. If there's not a charge in the next 2 turns, he's off the team. Yeah. We've been saying this from the start. But then it's But then if you look at what's on the 30 and the 30, you're even. And then the central objective's like 100 at the end of it.
250.
250, so you're still not getting over the threshold there. So if you can maintain it as a 10-10, I think this is a great result for the Brets in this.
If this is not been more aggressive.
Yeah, it's got you.
Yeah. So basically, AD, the Brett player, has been explaining his game plan and how he feels, how the game's going, and basically his opinion of it is with the impassable terrain in the centre of the board and the woods flanking that on either side, it's the Vampires' game to win, and the Vampires would have to throw this game away for him to be able to win this game. So he's playing for a 10-10. He's playing to just hold that objective, not get pushed off it, and then try and keep it under the threshold for a win. But Keith,
and it's smart play.
It is a smart play. I mean, Keith's going to have to push through.
You can tell they're both Masters champions.
You can a little bit, yeah. Lots of posturing.
There is a lot of posturing. This is positional. This is 8th. This is 6th.
Yeah.
We just need some chaff. Where's the chaff on the board? Masters champions would have chaff on the board. 40-man chaff. They did Strife. They changed the unit type of a slan, which basically killed Lizardmen, just to make them a little bit worse, so we can hope for a little bit of fun. I'm still going to run a slan because I want everybody to change the ethereal rules. Ethereal should be a 3-up ward to non-magic attacks.
You heard it here first, everyone.
That's what it should be. Let everybody interact with ethereal. without magic attacks, but do it inefficiently, because right now, X-rays are way too good. And I play
Yeah.
Orcs and Goblins.
I think maybe
We don't have magic.
Yeah, I think maybe like 6s to hit them or
Yeah.
a 2-up ward. I feel that would be quite good. What do you reckon in the chat, everyone? I think like if you're dealing with Ethereal and you don't have magical weapons,
I think
just
3-up ward with a 6-up regen is really, really good.
I don't
Considering
know,
on the charge, they're likely to chin your first rank as well, so you're not getting much back
yeah,
into them.
but other things get hit with the Ethereal thing as well, not just X-rays.
Yeah, but the Green Knight, there's no problem there.
That
Nobody's
is true.
ever took a Spirit Host, unless you're in Italy where they love them.
That is true. That is true. But they also love a Mangler Squig as well.
They do.
They do.
Who doesn't love a Mangler Squig?
Yeah, they are quite cute.
They are the greatest of all the Squig, except for the Gargantuan Squig, obviously, but we don't refer to them right now. They don't
Yeah.
exist.
Not yet. Right, so are we seeing some spells getting checked out?
Yeah. Chairs are being tucked in. Vortexes are going down. The screams are going to become more impactful.
Ooh. We might actually see a little bit more death in the next couple of turns. I can see what's going to happen now is he's going to try and punch down and try and deal enough wounds to those scoring units so they're not going to be able to score anymore, and then just try and pip over the draw line, I think.
Strike. Funny you say that. We just had the exact same conversation in the last 24 hours. Magic banners should give magic attacks.
Yeah.
Or a wizard going into a unit should give it magic attacks. Or casting a enchantment onto a unit should give it magic attacks.
Well,
There's several different ways.
Yeah, I mean, we've got precedent for that. So a Runesmith going into a unit gives them all flaming attacks
The
for some
Bretonnian
reason.
mage makes all of her friends magic, but no other mage does.
Yeah, there's precedent. There's precedent.
I can see the mage because it'll make a lot of use for these level 1 wizards, the lower level wizards out there.
I completely agree. With the ethereal, ethereal protecting an elf miscast is the saddest, most immersion breaking thing. Yeah, 100%. It's just ridiculous.
Elf
isn't it?
bullshit, that's just law, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's always
yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of elf bullshit.
You can never trust an elf. This is the problem.
Ooh, we've got a swirly whirly vortex, and that's where everything comes from. Where the elves, bullshit.
Yeah. Woo, ride dragons
Yes.
and horses and stuff. Just get your feet on the ground and fly a gyrocopter. That's what you should be doing.
Just have 90 goblins in a unit, like the good old days. Didn't see dragons around then, did you?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They were running away from me.
Right, so he's going to be shooting into the unit of MR2 again. He's going to try and just pip them down, whittle them down.
It is just that grind damage as well, that the Dragon Friends.
Dragon friends!
There is a game when I was out on my refreshment break where there are 4 dragons within 3 inches of each other on the table. There is a dragon gangbang going on. It's just over there, and I have zero interest in how it's going.
Too many dragons.
Too many dragons.
Too many dragons. I
Too
want to see
many.
massive blocks of infantry. That's what I want to see.
I want to see 90 goblins with short bows and poison. Or 150 skeletons with longbows and
I genuinely,
poison.
I think I want to start a petition to make infantry great again. I think we
No.
need to.
I made infantry great again. Scott Reed made infantry great again. We now need somebody to make great infantry great again.
It's happening.
That is the future. We need somebody to make infantry great again.
I don't know if you noticed here, but we had the smallest little posture to the left.
Ooh, spicy.
I'm going to get one,
So he is just massively.
We heard a sad vampire there.
Yeah. Yeah, so was that
A sad Bolton-based vampire playing the world's smallest violin.
Yeah, so basically he managed to tuck 2 screams in. They were at -4. Unfortunately, AD managed to roll really well and only ended up taking 9 wounds instead of 13. So, yeah,
Well,
pretty
it's
crazy.
the Duke taking 4 ward saves on a 6-up to be alive. Hexies are dead.
Oh, this is bad. So the line that we called earlier, you can see that line perfectly on this screen, by the way.
Yeah, we were whispering it because we don't want to influence the game, but we were like, can he see? And it's like, oh, that must be the heroism guy because there's no way he'd be there. Yeah. Heroism? No, you just have a lance. Yeah. Stabby pork time.
Yeah.
Things are going to kick off.
Right, so things
You
are
should have
actually
screamed
going to start
harder,
happening.
and it wouldn't have been a problem.
You should have made him roll worse. That's the.
Now, this is Keith, new Team England member, learning the ways of complaining about your opponent's dice rolls to explain performance.
Yep, that is the
It
way.
The Steve Toll special, as we call it. Oh, he doppelgangered me. Why were you in that position, Steve? It was the dice.
There's nothing better than getting diceled, though.
Yeah.
So basically, AD has just gone off for a little bit of a break now. So there's been a line that's been opened up. Keith has only just seen. You can probably see it on the screen
It was
yourselves.
killing the two Grail Knights, has given the vision into the Hex Wraiths from the Duke.
Yeah. And AD has seen it because he could have left that one Grail Knight over that far side, and
Because
we saw
he
him.
is a Masters champion.
Yeah. So he has seen that line. So there will be a dead unit Hex Race in a minute, which then means that Keith is then going to have to push forward, score a lot more points. So that one mistake that's been made there is then going to push forward and make a lot more engagement happen going forward.
It's Keith Wilkinson, Masters champion, as they've told us several times. Obviously, not seeing that shooting going into or the attacks into the Grail Knights would open up that space for him as well. It's a good thing, and I think it's a fantastic thing to sort of see on stream for two very good players to have this sort of moment, because it shows you that sometimes actually doing chip damage, doing a couple of wounds here or there could actually affect your game plan a lot more, because your opponent's got the right to take them from whichever side he wants. So actually taking those two models away has opened up a line of sight from the Duke, and he's now going to go in and do awful things to some Hex Race, which are awful models. So
yeah, this is true.
Good.
I mean, it's exactly the same as if you're running a unit in marching column that doesn't have drilled. Like, if you're getting chip damage put against you, and then you can change formation and charge out of that. Yeah.
Oh, here we have the vampire himself in the chat, Charlie,
Hey, you're right, Charlie.
enjoying some marching column hexes.
They are, but unfortunately,
He's not going to enjoy what's going to happen to them this turn.
no. So there's a line that's been open, so the Baron can charge down into them. He's got magical attacks, so I can't imagine there's going to be very many Hex Wraiths left after this. I don't think.
It's Lando Norris painting. You're welcome, mate. It's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully, it's relatively enjoyable. They are on a little bit of a break at the moment.
I am committing that this is Lando N, not Landon.
Yeah.
It's Charlie being humble as well, saying it's hard to win with Hex Race.
Yeah. Apparently
it is. It's hard to win with them, mate.
I heard it's really hard to eat with. Well, I don't know why I said eat. Oh, he's munching. He's munching.
Oh, he's got a stotty in
Right. So
he's come local. He's got a stotty in his hand. He's becoming a Geordie.
Right.
He's
so
heard that the best players in Team England are the Geordies, and now he's trying to become one.
Right, what I think I'll do is, while that they are doing that, I think I will just pop to us two. So we're just going to have a little bit of a break from the game because they are stopping to have some food. And obviously, we don't want
It's
to.
high octane Warhammer. You need to refuel.
You do, yeah. I mean, this is.
You've got to keep that energy going, get the carbs in, carb load early.
I mean, at
Game
this,
3's coming up.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are high-level athletes, so at this point, you need to maintain the carbohydrates.
I mean, it's the body of an athlete that I'm seeing munching down on a stotty. He's
is,
ready
yeah,
to go.
it is.
He's
It
raring. He's seen his error. But can he recover? Can he recover? It's a mental error. It's natural in game 2 that it can happen, but a nice looking like tuna stotty, maybe? Tuna savoury?
Yeah.
Tuna. Called it. It's not my first rodeo.
Hey, you're right, Anubis. How's it going, mate? You okay? So interesting. We just fancied joining along and doing the streaming instead, really. Having a blast with it, actually. It is really, really good fun. And yeah, just trying to spread the word that tournaments are more about fun and just people having a good time, really. Just kind of wanted to show off with these streams that the people playing at the top level are actually really sound.
And we're also sick of getting our heads kicked in by Cathay, so
we
might as well sit at this side of the table.
Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't be on the top tables anyway, so it's fine.
So, teams, just give us green matchups and I'll win them for you.
Oh, well, I don't take any green matchups anyway, to be fair. I'm just had a year of getting my head kicked in anyway. It's fine.
So we're back.
Oh, right.
We
Okay.
are back.
We're going in.
We're about to see some action, I feel.
I do definitely think that he has seen that line. So this is going to be an interesting going forward. I think we're going to see some charges.
I think there's line to both units of Hex Race here as well. Because
There is, yeah.
there definitely is. Looking at it from that angle, I'm just making sure from the table because, yeah, it's going to be those chip damages on the knights. He's created his space and then he's gone to do the flyover attacks. And, yeah, we'll see. It depends, Charlie. Thank you for the donation.
Oh, thank you very much,
However,
mate. Appreciate
we've
it.
got Gary Dutton with the Slayer cult who won his first game. So if he wins his second, it is guaranteed to be Slayers round 3. It has to be to have the Gary Dutton hype train, Slayers to the top, and whoever he's playing will have it. Even if it's a toll bowl, we will have Gary.
Has he won?
I don't know yet.
Oh, I
we
really
need
hope
to
he
check.
has.
We need to call Alex.
Right, so
We need an update on Gary Dutton. You know what? The Slayer cult. We need Gary Dutton's
We need to find out if he's
update.
winning so we
Is he
can get him
winning?
on. I don't know, is he?
He's played Slayer cult.
Is he wearing green over there?
Oh, no, he's got the hat on with the black hoodie on. You can go find out how he's doing, mate. We need to win. We need to win.
So there's the Slayer army. I think one of the trolls is being smashed by it right now.
Oh, really? Oh,
He's only got 6 Slayers. 6
is he? Oh, we might definitely be seeing the Slayers in the next game. Right,
No
so,
Trenix.
right, so
The man.
Right, so I'll run you through this. So don't worry, honestly, like we're all newbies at certain stuff. Like I can literally only play dwarves, so don't worry about it at all. So basically, the tech with the marching column thing is if you've got marching column and you've got drilled, then you can expand your frontage by 5 or decrease it by 5, which means you can go from marching column to then expanding out and charging. Now, if you don't have drilled, you can't charge when you're in marching column. So if you are longer than you are wide, you can't charge because you're stuck in marching column. But what you need to do, there's a nice little tactic you can do, is if you take some chip damage, so what you want to do is marching column by only a couple of models, then suddenly if like a ruby ring hits you or some archers and you lose like 2 models and that pings you into a formation where you can charge, suddenly you don't really need drilled. But obviously if you can take drilled because drilled's amazing, but this is just for those units that can't take it, right?
So if you look at the screen at the moment, especially at the sort of bottom of the screen with the 6 Hex Race, if your opponent were to, for example, fire a fireball into those guys, kill 2 of them, they then are able to charge. Now, you'll realise that a lot of players will realise that mistake after they've done it and they can't move to react to it, and then they can charge into your rear and do awful, horrible things to you. So sometimes it's looking at what are the outcomes of you doing something. Will that impact what you've done in your movement phase? So in this example, fireball in those Hex Race would be awful because they're in amongst everything, and then it's game.
Yeah, no, they are. But Charlie, we'll try and get one of the Rockery boys on. We've got 4 more games to stream, so we'll try and get one of them on.
I think you need to get onto the WhatsApp chat and remind them that the stream is for topper tables going forward.
They need to try harder.
They need to win.
I did witness Skaven killing Cathay Balloons earlier, though, which was just glorious.
We did. It was a thing of beauty.
I was rooting for him, like massively rooting for him.
It's dicey. He's got rid of an entire block of Jade Warriors and all his cav.
Is he playing Cathay?
No, sorry, he's playing Cathay, yeah. So it's dicey at the minute. He's got rid of all the Jade Warriors, big block of them. He's got rid of all the artillery.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
he needs to push Baoying off the board as well.
Oh. So basically, Gary running his Slayers. He is playing into Cathay. He's killed all the Jade Warriors. He almost pushed Mao Ying off the board. So it's going to be dicey whether we see Slayers in the next round or not.
He's got a load of individual blue Slayers around. Still a fairly big block of Slayers. But there are still 2 balloons left and a big old unit of cavalry. Mao Ying.
Nice.
It's Andy Oakham is identifying a 10-10. Known for his ability to spy a 10-10.
Yes, Andy.
So
How's it going, mate? You okay? Thank you very much for the donation, mate. Appreciate it.
This is not going to be a 10-10, I don't think. One of them is going to score. This is for 3 turns. Nothing's really happened. It's been posturing. It's been moving. And no shade on Keith. I think getting that chip damage on those 2 Grail Knights has opened up lines which lets both units of Hexrace potentially be charged by magic attack units, and that is going to make it so that Keith has to either push or consolidate his losses, play a good, smart tournament game, and actually retreat, go back, and say enough's enough, take a small loss, and move on, try again the next time. Because the Vamps have got the chance of 20 or basically anything. So sometimes it's a case of not chasing your tail and saying, actually,
100%.
why go further? So I think, Andy, 10-10, maybe. If you were playing the Bretts, 100% would be a 10-10. But
always a 10-10.
Always a 10-10.
Yeah. So we actually have a special guest that's going to be jumping in right now. No, it's all right. You jump in with you. Right, I'll be back.
I was hoping to go to the toilet break myself, but come in, big man.
Hello, everybody.
It is UK resin friend Tom Carley,
I'm back.
2-0 victor.
Well, yeah, just
Knights
about.
of the Shire.
Yeah, it's the club which me, Richie, and Alex were from, and Tom Hooper. But yeah,
How'd your game go, pal?
it's really good. It's really good. I got my first one was hard, double big Graveguard bricks, but Ethereal General and Strangle Root and Vile Tide does stuff. And yeah, Ogre Kingdoms for the next one. That was Ogre Kingdoms versus Beastmen. Yeah. But lovely people, cracking venue, great weekend. You know, the highlight so far is walking over to Steve Toll's table and seeing his dragon is currently leadership 6.
Nice.
And the problem is, because it's Steve Toll, he'll pass every leadership test.
No, he is.
26.
He is. I think he's failed one. I asked him, I was like, why do you keep rolling it? He's like, well, I need to get my leadership back up somehow.
We're going to come in there from a word that I'm not going to present, saying, hello, Mr. Resin Printer, sir.
Hey, how we doing?
We have an hour left as
How
well.
to go?
Keith could slow play this, but that's not the play of a UK Masters champion. Wouldn't expect it from him.
I don't know.
So we're waiting to see what's coming. Oh, there is charges.
What turn are we on this game?
4.
4. Okay, so still quite a lot to go for
There's
then.
still a lot to go for. There is some opened up things in the background. So the Hex Race has gone marching column,
Right.
and then it's flown over the blocks of knights. So 2 wounds on the Grail Knights, 3 wounds on the Knights of the Realm. Brilliant chip damage. Everything's great. What Keith hasn't seen is because AD, a UK Masters champion, as they've told us several times, has the right to take whichever models he wants. He's taken the 2 from the left of the unit, which has now opened up the line of sight, to a Grail Vow Duke with magic attacks. And then also on the left, the 3 lost on the right of the realm. I've opened up that charge lane for the other Duke.
Has anyone started making a move on the special feature yet?
No, because there's one coming in. There, it looks like.
Oh, we've got a big block of core, haven't we, trying to go for it? But yeah, I
The
mean, that
zombies
one
are
adds a
currently
huge
holding
swing. 250 points sitting in the middle of the board. That's a massive swing.
It is, and
It's a bracket at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
It
you
is,
know,
and we're looking at it and starting to see Keith sort of pull back. I think it's a reasonable decision from him to go, actually, you know what, let's keep this small, lads. We've made a mistake. It happens at a GT.
It does.
It's his first time on stream. He's been watched by his captain and teammates. So Keith, a brand new member of Team England, and
It's sweaty under those lights
It
as
is.
well. You know, you're very aware of every mistake you make. I've only been on stream once live.
it's easy for me to see. I've got it right in front of me on the screen. It's like playing Warhol,
Yeah.
where you can see every element of the board. But
It kind of does look like Warhol from above, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it
Yeah,
does.
it's nice. It is nice.
the Grail Knights are on the way in.
The bus is coming. The bus is coming indeed.
Check this. It's travel money.
Fly on the wall. Did Vile Tide damage to my beloved ogres? Yes. Yes, I did. Do you remove models from the lance from the center of the rank, i.e. keeping models on the edge? So you would just remove them from the back rank like normal, but as long as you've taken it from one side to the other, it doesn't really matter what side you start on.
I think it's where wasn't that an early FAQ that you can't hollow out a
I believe so.
Grail?
Yeah, you have to start from one side,
I think
but it doesn't matter
go
which
through the other.
side.
So Grails are in. pegs are in. The Paladins, there's a lot of charging going on. We said it would come.
It's the big one.
We
It's the
said it would
crunch.
come.
What's sitting in the Grail Knight box? Anything?
Oh,
Or
he is all in on the Graveguard. I think the Dukes have gone to the pegs on the left flank there, Charlie.
right?
So he's ignored the ones on the rear rank. Yep. Yeah. So it's opened up.
It's grind time now.
It is. It's, to be fair, a good time to do it when you're in the later turns. If you don't pop it, he hasn't got the time to grind you out typically. So
Takes 2 to 3 turns to do it, doesn't it? You know.
Keith definitely relying on his stocky tuner fuel right now to get that mental game back. We can see it in his eyes. He's ready.
Well, if it all fails, just a burp to the opponent
Yeah.
knocks him down. For
And
a
if it
bit.
fails, he blames the stotty. It's a clever move.
Yeah, no, I
It's a clever
appreciate
move.
it.
He's not used to that foreign food up here. He'll be all right.
There's not enough lard in everything.
Yeah. I wanted a Wigan kebab. I got myself a stotty. It's just not the same for him. So
The Greggs is different up here. They've got stuff I've just not recognised before. It's different. It's weird.
it's interesting seeing it from this because it's like you never think about chip damage on units to be like to make that space to give the line of sight where you're like safe.
It's when you both don't realise
Yeah.
it and you
And then
take it
you're like,
off
oh.
and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like you throw a random little ruby ring at a unit
Yeah.
of knights. Oh, it's not going to do anything. Oh, I killed one. Bugger.
It's it's the first lesson in panic.
Yeah.
Is like when you if I ever coach anybody, is take 2 seconds before you take a leadership check. Just have a think about what you want to use.
Mm-hmm. You
Because
don't always have to do
You
everything.
don't always want to pass.
Yeah.
Sometimes a fallback in good order is the best ability in the game.
Well,
It's
no, yeah,
so powerful.
100%.
So I think Ed, he's going to be going after the BSB because the Grail Knights are all in base to base. So he's going to try and snipe the BSB. He is going to get some points from that. I think I can't say what I'm about to say until we get to the combat phase because they're in hearing range. Yeah, about things I would definitely be doing to prevent that. But
Yeah, we're not miles away.
Yeah.
Like AD's chair is literally 3 foot away. So.
we've got Alex coming in as well.
Right, I shall tag.
I'm going to let Tom come in.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'll have another mega pint.
Right, we need to let Dave out. I'll let Dave out.
We're squeezing through, so I am just at the point now, after having a mega point, that we need a quick bio break and let Tom take over.
You're all stuck in here with me now.
So I think we're just getting some decent discussion going on here, exactly what the score's going to be, but both of our opponents are deep in thought and contemplation. Richie's just seen that I'm behind the camera by himself and the panic in his eyes. Oh,
I'm coming in. Here we go. I'm back. How's it going?
we're good. The grind has just occurred. I mean, you can see, look, we got the Grail Knights into the big bucks here. It's going to be... Someone's about to win the game. But I genuinely couldn't tell you who right now.
So we called this right at the beginning of the game that it's going to be 10-3, 10-4. They're going to smash into each other because AD cannot let Keith keep the momentum and keep all of the objectives. What Keith's been trying to do is do the crescent move, come round, grab both objectives. So he'd have like 2 turns of carrying all of the objectives and then also keeping the special feature as well. Like, he can't let that happen. He needs to push through.
You have to alter that tempo.
He does, but there was also a mistake down the bottom end with both of the Hex Wraiths become chargeable to the Baron. The Barons ended up picking the one at the top end, right, instead of the bottom. So I personally probably would have charged into the ones down the bottom that are in the marching column, personally. But
Yeah, no, I see where you're coming from.
but
Yeah,
that's fine. He had vision to both, so he's probably gone for one. He might not have seen that gap. Obviously, we're above, so we have the luxury of being able to see the lines easier than they do on the
You do.
tabletop.
Are these fellbats or Vargeists down on the side here?
They are Hex Wraiths in marching column.
Ah,
So
right. The
there
squares
is-
threw me off.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
of
So
course.
there is Hex Wraiths at the top that he's just been charged by the Baron. And then there is the Hex Wraiths at the bottom down there. So he had a line to charge either of them, and then chose upwards. So
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Where you're coming from. But that's a hard decision to make. There's no easy decision there at all. But this is such a grind fest for the two of them.
it is. I think this is a very pivotal turn now. He needs to break through. whoever can win this grind is going to win this game.
Oh, sure. That's what I mean. Someone's about to win the game, but really, I don't know. Like, the Grail Knights obviously need to win this round. If they don't, it's all going to fall off. But if they can keep the momentum going, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. The Barons are going to have to do so much heavy lifting here.
Yeah. Oh, they're just checking now to see if 2 inches actually takes the Hexwraiths off the table. That would be a horrendous move.
They're just all.
They might just be off the table. That could be really bad.
Are we checking, or has this happened?
I mean, if that does happen, that's terrible. I think he's just. Oh, that's close. That's close. So they've just managed to.
By a whisker. By a whisker.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
From here, it literally looks like a hair.
AD, how sad are you that this is on camera, mate?
Yeah.
Horrendous. I was so close to getting pushed off the board. If those Hexwraiths had just been pushed straight off, then this would literally be the
that folds
the end
outside,
of the game.
doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely folds. But as Keith just pointed out, AD's been very lucky. He's been passing all of the leadership tests for all of the screens. He's been doing amazing. He's been passing all of his 6-up wards as well afterwards, which has been crazy.
Have we lost any units on either side yet? Or have we just
No,
damage?
it's been posturing. So, Charlie, this is the top of 3. I thought it was 3 last turn, but I've drunk quite a lot of beer now, so don't listen to me at all.
Mega pints!
Yeah,
That's mine.
I know, it's little.
It feels so inadequate.
It's making up for stuff, mate. It's fine.
Yeah. It's the best thing about Warhammer events. No judgment for day drinking. The best thing about Forgotten North is no driving home afterwards.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
For any of you out there that don't play in events, just go to them. Go have fun. It's honestly, it's so good.
Yeah, don't be put off by there's going to be a load of sweaty people. Yeah, there will. There's 60 odd of us here, and I'd say there's probably 10 real sweaty dudes here. But I turned up, and I class myself in that bracket, turned up against Warwick, who's a lovely bloke, who is not a sweaty guy. I just turn it down for that game. You don't go hell's bells on all of them. But if I come up against one of these 2 boys, yes, I'm bringing the pain.
Yeah,
and it's just about knowing what to do, and everyone knows that here. Everyone's cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's like my favorite thing about the big events, the ones over 50. There's just so many people, like it's so many characters as well. And there's so many new people to meet as well. Like, honestly, if you've been on the fence about going to events and just making friends, like this for Warhammer players, outside of talking to people on YouTube and outside of talking to people on Discord and stuff, this is the easiest way to make friends.
Yeah.
And it's friends that are fanatical about the same thing that you're fanatical about as well.
Yeah,
like
sure.
The amount of very, very close friends that I've made through this hobby is insane, honestly. And yes, it does come in mega pints.
It does come in mega pints. But yeah, so in terms of coming to, if you're someone who's not been to one before, join either the Dowie After Dark Discord, the Team England Discord, or the UK Masters.
Or Close Order as well,
or Close Order, yeah.
Or the, I know Rob's, the Square-based
Robbie
Discord is
War
massive
Game.
as well.
Yeah, yes. Any of those, they're all UK-based, and so you'll be able to get lots of games in as well. If you're not UK, I know there's American, French, Spanish, and Italian versions of that. If you're Italian, you are spoiled for choice with the old Chilean website. You just go out there and all the information's there. So please go out, play more games, everybody.
Yeah. Right. So that was 12 zombies banged out in one round.
Oh, that zombies. I thought that was Graveguard.
No, that was only zombies.
That zombies.
Yeah, so 12 zombies banged straight out. Right.
Yeah, this might be a lot easier than I thought.
Right, so this is the Baron hitting into them now. Right, so he's just doing his rerolls now. Oh, he's passed the 2 on regen as well. Oh, so he's only managed to lose 1 zombie to the Baron.
It's not what we want, because those Hexwraiths can see their bums.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. This is... I don't know. That's not enough. That's not enough.
This is always the issue of going into something with zombies. Yes, you're going to kill a lot, but it's always that critical mass of have I done enough, or am I just going to be here for 5 more turns now? You know?
Yeah.
Lost by 15. And they're still there, though. They are still there. This is okay. There's not many left, so it's very dealable at least. But
Oh, so there's been a mistake made. So he's picked up the 2s as misses. So,
Keith, your Baron hits on 2s. Your Baron hits on 2s versus zombies. You picked up 2 2s as misses.
So we have just directly intervened with the game. Right, so there's another 2. Yeah. Yeah, not allowed to cheat on stream, boys.
So I did these stickers as a laugh at the weekend. They're coming in good.
So Tom made some stickers, which I cheat at Toy Soldiers. So
They were just supposed to be a bit of tongue-in-cheek fun, but they're turning into the highlight really quickly.
John Cleave is now trying to get 5 of the You Tried stickers.
Is he? Wonderful.
He's going to go
amazing. Yes. So Anvil of Doom, honestly, don't worry, mate. Like, we all forget stuff all the time. Like, even if you know all of the rules, you still forget stuff all the time. Like, how many times have I been like a bumbling fool mid an episode of something? Like, you just forget stuff. Don't worry. Like, just come, just enjoy yourself. You'll have an amazing time.
And there will 9 times out of 10 be a faction expert, especially in an event this size, within 1 or 2 tables of you. So let's say you're playing dwarves and you see Richie in the room, just shout at him, Richie, what does this do? And he'll tell you the wrong interpretation of it, and then a judge will come over and tell you the right one.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, like, everyone's here to help and have fun, and people want to see everyone just getting good games. I've not seen any gotchas all week, like out of the first 2 games at all, anywhere.
Apart from this crazy cheating that Keith's been doing over here.
That's expected, though, so it's not a gotcha. He's got the stickers.
He does have the stickers. Yeah, so as Charlie said, the Grail Knights are going to be hitting on 2s going into those zombies. So that's potentially some dead zombies. Like, this was Keith's game to lose, and it's kind of looking bad currently. Like, this is a lot of points. AD has jumped at his chance to try and take as many points away from him as he can do, pushing him off that objective, claiming the points for those zombies, claiming the points for those hex race, because let's face it, the zombies and the hex race are dead in the next turn. Like, this is potentially a big swing for the Bretonnians.
The Grail Knights, with their magical attacks, with their high weapon skill, decent strength, good movement, they're everything the Hex Wraith don't want to deal with. Everything that they don't want to deal with. So, but for them, for the Hex Wraith to really take part in the game at this point, it's going to be difficult to put them in a zone where someone with a magical weapon's not going to honk them. You know?
I mean, especially in this list, so you got the Grail Knights, you got the Prophetess in the unit that's giving them magical attacks as well, and then you've got all of the heroes that, like, they've got the questing vow as well, and it's hard to deal with, right?
Anvil of Doom, if you're forgetting things like Vanguard and Dig In, make yourself a cheat sheet. Honestly, they're game changing for me. James Ramsey, one of the members of Team England, he took 1 to Worlds, so don't think it makes you a shit player, because he's one of the best players I've ever met, ever. Won 2 world championships, and he takes a cheat sheet. You know, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, not at all. Like, everybody forgets stuff, and I think forgetting stuff is obviously a lot more impactful when you're new at the game, because you're still learning how to kind of come back from that. So yeah, just make yourself a cheat sheet, and then you'll just be helping yourself.
Yeah, and your opponent as well. You know, you'll finish the game that way on time, because it does feel bad to only get 3 or 4 turns out. So at least that way, you know, you're going to expedite the things of it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, we've got a big flyboy moving.
Oh, it's happening.
Right, I'm going to let Dave back in. He's squirming a bit to get back in.
2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to put this on a different screen so you don't see us struggling. We are kind of crammed in the corner on this side because we weren't actually meant to be like doing the stream on this side. So 2 seconds, everyone. We are back.
And worry not, Tom hasn't gained a large amount of weight in the last 12 seconds. It is Dave back.
A Beastman has turned into a goblin.
I'm working on the Beastman now. It's my new little thing, learning how to oil wash. make dirty models, just like our master Tom.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, definitely. So the Grail Vow does give you magical attack, so he doesn't need the damsel, but I do believe the damsel is in the peasants, I think.
Yeah, I think so. She's on foot, so
Yeah, so she's going to be in the peasants, giving that unit magical attacks, which does make it really annoying for all of the ethereal units in his army. Although saying that, the amount of just like ethereal like reserve move bullshit we saw earlier in the game probably wouldn't have come into it that much anyway, really. But it does mean the Hex Wraiths don't have any really, really easy targets.
Well, this is what we've been saying all along. It is as much as the Vamps are favoured in the matchup, it is still a very challenging game because of the Hex Wraiths, because there's so many magic attacks out there. They are a bit of a glass cannon, and we've had situations earlier. So Hades decided to go a different way than the charge into the Hex Wraiths into the backfield. He has gone for the zombies. But he has gone for the other unit Hex Race, so it's a challenging situation for Keith to get himself out of. And obviously, we feel going into this game that Keith wanted a higher score, and was sort of favoured to win. So now it's interesting to see how he reacts to this change of events. Really, does he abandon the zombies to their Grail Knight fate? Or does he now push to try to get score to put himself in a better position later in the tournament? Or is he going to save points right now and sort of play the long game for the tournament? So it's good that things are happening now. It's all kicking off.
It is kicking off. I mean, Keith's going to have to do something now. The hand has been forced. I feel that those Hex Wraiths getting pushed through was just the excuse that the Bretonnians needed to be able to push forward, because that pincer movement that was threatened earlier on in the game is suddenly gone. But that does mean that the Hex Wraiths on the lower end of the screen that you can see are in the back line. So they're going to start claiming points themselves. So I reckon they're going to be going after all of the little peasants, probably, I can imagine, just smashing through the back line, just trying to get as many points as they can do that way. I do not think that the Hex Wraiths on the left-hand side of your screen have long left for this world, though, unfortunately.
I'm surprised it's still there now. Although, was it a challenge from the Hell Wraith?
Yeah. So there was a challenge going on as well. They are out of res range as well, which isn't great. Definitely not great.
You can tell why he's a Masters champion.
You can.
As he has told us several times.
We should make him a sticker.
We should. Just not a world champ, though, mate.
Yeah. This is true.
Because we are going to live off that forever, no matter what happens.
Until next year, yeah.
Until next year, when we win it again.
Maybe, we'll see.
We're dropping the gauntlet, Dawn Turner.
Right, so he's managing to get his spells off. He's managed to get Glitter and Robe off.
Yeah.
He's managed to get Reserve Move off big as well, which is potentially very big in this situation.
A lot of screens going into those Grail Knights are going to reduce their output.
There is, yeah.
Got to say that they are where Keith wants them.
They are. I wonder if he's going to move that Vortex, or do you think that's exactly where he wants it to be? I can't see the exact management, but I think he's I think he's potentially got everything in that he needs, I think. It just means you've got to add vintage on that championship. Yeah. I completely agree.
It's the joys of being able to let Keith, as I say, he's a new member to the team. Excellent player. Use my 2025 England dice, because there's new ones coming.
And they're rubbish.
No, these are the special ones. We got the glittery ones, the good ones.
Okay. Ones with a bit of glitter in. They look good.
The ones that roll sixes, not ones.
Yeah. So for anybody out there, we ended up getting some dice for Home Nations from Strata Miniatures. They make really, really good dice. So they are laser engraved, so you can get some hyper detail on them. Just really cool. Really, really cool. I know France's dice were made by them as well, and they actually managed to get the feathers on chickens.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Well, on a rooster. I shouldn't say chicken, actually. On a rooster. Right, so the Hex Race have gone up. I'm surprised that he hasn't fanned them out a little bit more, actually, to be fair. He has forced a panic test, though. So if they panic and then run through them, that could be quite bad.
He's brought them closer as well, so it'll be interesting to see how this combat goes, because obviously that Baron wiping out one unit Hex Wraith and turning around and go, well, I'm going to charge the next one, thank you very much. I'll have another lunch. So Keith is definitely sort of trying to dig back some points in this game. I think he is a little bit under pressure, obviously. with the aggression now shown. He's lining up some screams by the looks of things. He's going to shout at some poor knights.
No, he is, yeah. I think the pressure's on both of them now that they've both almost fully committed.
Yeah.
And I can see, I think Keith's kind of still keeping back. Like, I would have expected to see the Graveguard go in now.
It's seeing if the screams do enough damage.
Yeah.
This turn. The zombies are worth like 60 points. It's nothing.
But it's enough. It's enough to force over the threshold to be able to get that 11-9.
But then for Keith as well, think about it in terms. This is a 2-day GT. This is game 2, and 11-9 ain't going to kill his tournament.
No, it's definitely not. But
might even get him into some favourable matchups mid-round because we all know the submarine.
This is true. This is
It's on
true.
as well, so-
Like, I don't think that there's going to be big points on offer for either of them in this game.
Yeah.
But I think they're definitely playing for the win now rather than just the draw that we saw played for in the first 2 turns. So it's good that it's getting pushed forward now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say everything in AD's army is now at -1 leadership now.
So it's all at -1, and then by the looks of things, there's debuffs on the Grail Knights. So I think they're going to be at -3, and then -5 for the Scream.
Yeah.
So they're going to be some poorly boys.
They are. So he's going to have to roll really well here. So going to like a double 1 or a 1 and a 2 to
Graveguard
be
are
fine, I
setting
think.
themselves up to counter in if those zombies disappear. So yeah, it's all going to come down to these screams. -5, so on 4s, they could disappear very, very quickly here.
Yeah, I'm expecting at the end of this round to see those Hex Wraiths disappear.
Well, I think it's the trade. If these 2 screams go, I think the Grails go, and then the Hex Wraiths go, but then also the rear unit of the Hex Wraiths is then sort of at risk to get the charge back from the Duke if he can restrain. He is at -1, so not as easy. You know that I'm unable to make a leadership 10, so a lot of people can't make a leadership 8.
Yeah.
That'd be a big moment to see if you can pick up those Hex Races as well. That'll probably be around even
Yeah,
on the
100%.
game. Again, pushing back to that draw, so interesting.
For sure. Black Sigil Studios, good to see you, mate. Glad you managed to join. For anybody who hasn't seen, go and check his channel out. He does some of the best battle reports on YouTube, considering he's such a young channel as well. Amazing work, brother. Amazing work. Thank you for coming along.
Charlie not feeling confident.
Right, here we go. Let's see what Charlie is thinking about the
Master
game.
Necromancer
So
himself.
Charlie is saying the game is over for the Brets. Forgetting to hit on 2s is one thing, but charging 40 zombies is a big boo-boo. Now, I'm not sure. Like, he almost managed to spank through them. Like, I think he managed to get them down to
Almost isn't enough, though.
It isn't. That is I understand he's playing ABC. He wants to charge in. He wants to do as much damage as possible. I probably would have taken that charge as well. I think that potentially, if he was going to go through this plan, I would have gone earlier. I think.
I think he's timed it all right. It's bold to charge 40 zombies. It's brought him into the exact position Keith wants with the screams. You never know. He might Steve Toll these leadership checks. I see 2 double 1s, and then it's a completely different game. But the stats don't sort of back that up. In terms of what it's going to be, what you're looking at an average of a 7. Your leadership 4, so you're taking 3 wounds each. You're then not going to get the zombies if you lose them.
The thing is, like the screams, they're a casino list, right?
Yeah.
So it's a casino attack, whereas we know the Bretonnia are like they're dependable, like they are good, they're well rounded. So yeah, I don't know. Apart from the fact that they are, are they dead? Did he kill them all?
They are gone.
Are they gone?
2 screams.
2 screams and they're fully
He
gone.
did not
that
Steve
dependable
Toll
then.
it. He did not Steve Toll it.
Oof.
That is some very. He's UK Masters champion. So those are some very, very poorly.
Yeah, so ignore
created
everything that I was just saying about the Bretonnians. And so they are dead. The casino paid off for the vampires.
2 dead angry Amy's just shouted at some knights, and they
Slapped
were
her
done.
out,
Absolutely not having any of it.
Okay, well, with that has very much
I
changed.
still see the trade though. If the Hexies go, and then
the
Hexies
trade
were
the
still
trade is
even.
definitely happening. The trade is definitely happening. Kind of crazy.
Worry not, Black Sigil. We don't have any shame in this, so free shout-outs for everybody willing to pay us.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, mate. But honestly, you didn't have to do anything for the advertisement, mate. I'll always throw people over your way. I love the channel, mate. Love it. You take care, man. Thank you. That's such a big. It's a big swing now.
It's huge.
It's a big swing. It's a big swing.
I mean, have you got the list there? What's the points on those Grail Knights?
Should we jump back into the list?
Let's have a look at this to see where we are in the game.
Let's go back in. Right, so this is Keith Wilkinson's
The Hex race would be 372.
Yeah.
And then...
one second, I need to go to...
Grail Knights. So that is a trade.
Yeah. Where's the Grail Knights? So the Grail
Knights...
at the
bottom. 336, so it's a 30-point swing to the Brett, but you're really losing a key piece. A lot of damage output from those Grails going there. So, yeah, this is the risk of charging Vamps. If you don't break them, we said it at the start, you've got to break the unit. If you don't, then fundamentally the screams come in, the debuffs come in. MR2, is it likely that he gets all of the debuffs? Probably not, but if he does, you've got to play that sort of longer game there as well, which is the challenge with it. Because if they spike on the dice and then you spike on your dice for that leadership check, and we saw him rolling his ward saves, there was a hell of a lot of wounds taken from those screens. Rough.
It is pretty rough. I mean, he's still going to get those Hex Wraiths now, so he's going to...
He's got to get the Hex Wraiths now. That's the thing.
Yeah. He's got
the confidence of Keith is going up now, just because he can push. That's a key piece, and it's really, really rough.
He's pushing onto that objective. I don't know if he's closer to the centre or not. I don't think he is currently closer to the objective, because it is proximity and then the amount of models in that unit. So I still think the peasants are closer in. But he's definitely cemented that left hand. So AD now really has to try and defend. He really needs to defend that left hand objective. He needs to fight tooth for nail for that side of the board as well. I think once he manages to kill those Hex Wraiths, then go in, kill the other Hex Wraiths. The best thing that can happen now is that Baron needs to be able to fall back in good order, push back as far as he possibly can, and then charge into those Hex Wraiths in the next turn. Because don't remember, this is the Vampire's turn. So if he can fall back in good order and get pushed back, then this is I
don't see him falling back. By the time he actually puts his attacks in, the dream of saying, actually, no, I don't want to make my attacks. You can't. He's hitting on 2s. He's going to be wounding on 3s max, maybe 2s. Strength 5 on a Baron. Is it the Ogre Blade one? Who knows? But yeah, I don't see him losing that combat. He's going to be stuck where he is. He's not going to have a charge into it. You can't see the Banshees. We have seen the Hex Wraiths get picked up.
Hex Wraiths are dead.
He does.
Right,
exactly on an 8 as well.
Exactly, which is really good. So he might actually not need... Yeah, he's going for it. So he's going to go back to them bottom Hex Wraiths. So if he can pick up both the units of Hex Wraiths by the end of this turn, then that trade for the Grail Knights is about on par. So that's fine. And then he's still keeping that objective, so he's going to have to push forward next turn to get to the centre of that and probably start a tussle.
I don't think he does at this point. The game state without the Grail Knights there, I think he's better off vacating the 200 points in the centre and taking the smaller loss. With that trade...
No, but I definitely still push through to fight the zombies with the peasants, I think, because the Grave Guard's looking the other way. It's going to take too long for them to get there.
True. But what's he going to gain? He's not going to get anything out of it, and you can put yourself in a position where it takes one bad roll, and then you flee.
Zombies.
Yeah, mate, I've seen it happen. Have you seen me do a leadership check? You fail fear. Right. Oh, no. Now we're -1 to it, and bad things start to happen. So I do think if we're looking at this, that potentially pick up those Hex Wraiths, puts you back on an even keel. What's going in?
I think he does have stubborn, Charlie, I think. Oh, they drew. That's the worst possible scenario.
Oh.
It's not good. That's a bad result
Can
for
the
the
Graveguard
Bretonnians.
fit? It's going to keep them
I
there.
mean, you could potentially be able to get a disordered charge going now. So I think because obviously they're drilled, then you can
Charlie special disordered charge.
so you can just clip in with the corner of the unit. You don't have to maximize. You lose your initiative going in, but at that point, if you're getting a whole unit into one character, it doesn't matter. It just be see if we can get enough to be able to maximize on either round.
I don't know what time's the round supposed to end. It's 3:20. I've not read the pack. I'm here to lead, not read.
That's my line, mate.
I've stolen it. Tom doesn't know I've usurped him as vice. I can see a roving Frenchman as well.
There's a
A lot of man bun going on there from
It
Nick
is.
Boucher. Hell of a lot of man bun.
There's a wild Nick Boucher walking around.
Double cheat award as well. I've only given him one of them. Attempted to march with earthen ramparts.
I know. He must have been
Awful.
cheating in his last game pretty hard.
It's awful.
I know.
Awful to see it. National captain cheating.
I know.
Disgrace. They wonder why we keep invading them.
Been a while though.
It has. To be fair, we've had other problems.
I think the last time they invaded us, actually. I think.
Was it?
No, it wasn't actually.
It was the
that was
Dutch.
first. Yeah.
It's the Dutch.
Right. So, but anyway, should we get back to the game?
We will do.
Right. So he's managed to declare the charge. So the Pegasus Knights are going into the X-rays. He's done it for the line that we called earlier. I mean, it is easier for us to see these lines, and we'll see the players on the tabletop. But it's been a massive shame that Baron couldn't have just fell back. Like, even if he'd have fled and just managed to get over the other end of the board, that would have put him in a much
Swiss
better
Red
turn.
even potentially opens up those Banshees as well. Like, because they are safe now, but picking up, 180 points worth of Banshees could push this to an 11.
Yeah.
I think it's potentially looking like a smaller win for Keith, depending on how much he pushes. At the moment, how much he wants to go for it. But he has seen the line. The Hex Race are in a little bit of trouble right now. There's a lot of magic attacks coming in.
There is, and obviously he's in marching column, so he's not going to be able to get too many hits back. So
I don't think that's going to be a problem for him, good sir. There's a very angry Baron now. Very angry Baron. About to chin him. If two of them are alive to attack back, if one of them's alive to attack back, it is miracle territory here.
Yeah. Well, I think that's only a paladin though. It's only a paladin on that side. Yeah.
He is going to slap them upside their head.
Yeah, no, he is. He
How
definitely
dare
is.
you?
He definitely is. Yes, there are square bases.
There are scare bases.
Yes. So there are a few of us now that are trying to do event coverage. Obviously, there would have been 3 today, but our first one ended about as well as a fanatic running through your lines.
You've got a dwarf and a goblin trying to figure out how the internet works. It's a series of tubes. We have no idea.
It might as well be magic.
It might as well be.
Yeah. I mean, it's never
And
going to.
magic's been nerfed, so
Yeah. And the other thing is, so Alex actually lives in the same town as me, and I drove him up specifically to help with the tech. And he decided to piss off into Newcastle for the day.
But he did go to shout out to Element Games, Team England sponsor last year.
Yeah, no, he did.
Brand new store in Newcastle. I went in there myself. It's actually incredible.
Is it really good, is it?
Yeah, it's so good. The amount of stuff they've got in there, they've got a load of the online order stuff as well. Normally, it's just base stock. Nah, they've got all sorts in there. It's a cave. I spent an hour when I was supposed to be at work in there just looking at stuff.
I do love a local game store, to be fair. It's good. Problem is, you can just waste like so much time in there, right? It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, Daniel.
Oh, hey Dan, how's it going, mate? You all right? I don't know about handsome, mate. I'll go for rugged. I'll take it though. I'll take it.
I'm pretty upset right now. I've been just eyed up from the other side of the room. You can't see it, but he's the Durham Prince Harry, the Expeditionary Force, Aaron himself.
Yeah, I wonder how he's getting on actually.
He's lost both games.
Has he lost both games?
It's Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron does not like to win games of Warhammer.
I did.
He does it out of spite.
Yeah, that's fair. I think so. Just to try and prove the meta
Yes.
right.
He wants buffs for dwarves, and he's solo tanking your win rate and having a great time of it.
I mean, dwarves are always fun to play, right? Right. Just shut your face. Shut your face. So what we are seeing here now is AD is getting some manoeuvring done to be able to try and just basically hold that objective better. Set up a counter charve as well.
He has dropped the lance as well, so gets more attacks if anything gets in. I don't think it's going to.
Yeah.
Maybe have a double charge for the peasants, but why engage
I don't
with the
think.
zombies?
I don't think so. I think he's going
he's
to.
learned his lesson that
Yeah.
Grail Knights and a Baron and a Duke can't deal with it. 40 zombies, that's a lot of bloody wounds.
It is, yeah. So I think what he's going to do now is he's going to push forward, get further onto that objective, which will then force the zombies to get in. Then he's going to charge the zombies once they get to that point. It's exactly what's going to happen. I do enjoy how the bats have done nothing this entire game.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they weren't sent after peasants in the last round, actually. I think there could have been a better use for the bats, I feel.
Nice, Steve. What you taking to the doubles tournament? Oh, we were incorrect. One of them died.
Oh,
That is not how I expected that one to go.
no, that's not great.
I mean, in 6 more turns, they'll be dead. That's positive.
But I don't think there's 6 more turns left.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, I hope
Nobody's
that...
going to get screamed at again. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. Yes, taking the dwarves. Love it.
Is this
Love
double
it.
dwarfs?
Is it double dwarves? I hope it's double dwarves. If it's double dwarves, are you changing flavors? Right. So he's getting. Oh, this is interesting now.
It's going south.
I can't believe the Baron only managed to kill 3.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand what's. Like, either AD's rolling really bad or Keith's just rolling, like, horrendously hot.
I mean, he was firing through MR2 for -5 on those screams into the Grail Knights.
Yeah.
You're not expecting MR2. I know we've questioned, but we've now got a fleeing Duke. This is.
I think that's potentially the best place for him, actually.
You'll get it back. You've got rallying cries.
Yeah.
You've got, well, have you? Because they're in combat. You're rolling on a 9. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be absolutely fine.
We're getting crowded. Does Steve Toll want to be on the stream?
Scott had one before, and it looks like he had a golden thing.
Steve doesn't go on the internet. We're getting crowded at the table.
run from the police, that's why.
It's all them kids can find him. The mothers of all his kids will find him if he's on the stream.
Did you go on his tunnel? Oh, I was going to say. Oh. We have a Steve Toll and a Seb behind us. So how many Cathay and VC lists at this tournament? Lots.
There's plenty.
Yeah, actually quite a lot. I think, how many VC is there here?
It was like 12, was it not, out
Yeah,
of 16? And
yes.
then 5-ish Cathay?
Yes, yeah.
So
There is a. So Chris Cousins has been an absolute hero, and he's actually run no balloons as well. So only 4 of the Cathay armies have got multiple balloons, which is very nice.
Hero is a bold statement at this point. It is 4 bonks. It's 4 Shigungan Lords with a lot of doppelganger.
I'd prefer to play all that. Like, that's so much fun. At least you got stuff to kill. Like, the balloons are just obnoxious, right?
I never checked this one, Charlie. Is it possible to do it in combat? If you're in combat, can you use that ability? Which I can't say out loud.
What, rallying cry?
Yeah. Well, that defeats the purpose of me being coy about that one, Richie. Thank you.
It's fine. They're engrossed in the game. They can't hear us now.
They definitely heard us earlier.
I think you should have one of them I cheated toy soldier badges.
I've not done nothing. It's him.
We're not even playing Toy Soldiers, mate. We're just
I've
talking
got
about
the
it.
I tried. I've tried to have some sort of charisma next to Richie Award.
All
You
right.
got many followers following it?
Yeah, so we've got 64 watching currently now, which is really, really nice. Yeah, it's going well. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what the next game's going to be, I think.
Once you push into prime time as well.
Yeah.
I'm on 2 wins now. I'm pushing myself back up there.
Nice. We might see you on the next table then, mate.
Well, one of them wins is an 11-9.
Still a win, mate.
It is.
Yeah, I thought as much. Yeah, thought as much, Charlie.
You can't use it, eh?
No. Not when you're in combat.
No, if a rule seems too good to be true, it's because it's not a rule. That's
This is Charlie having to deal with a army or rules that based around psychology. He hasn't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
He has no interest in checking leadership,
always remember-
barring bringing it back.
Yeah, I know. I can remember back when I used to play 6th edition, and it was like all of the vampire players and the Tomb King players just didn't know how to play half of the game. Like,
So, looking at debuffs going into the peasants now. Yeah, I think it's wild that the Hexies have survived. Like, for not even just the unit surviving, the fact that one died.
How crap are they though?
They're-
My X-rays just do nothing against ogres.
I would probably
Charlie's
disagree.
X-rays do very bad things to people.
Yeah, mine just don't hit.
Yeah.
I've got a little doll where I show people where Charlie's X-rays touch me. They're
Charlie needs to sit
terrifying.
down with me for half an hour and tell us how to make them work because mine are.
Yeah,
The answer is battle lust and then charge something.
Yeah, Battle Lust on X-Race is very, very, very strong.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Although I can imagine being in marching column and only fighting with 2 is probably not. Although I don't know how they've survived. I really don't know how they've
At the
survived.
moment, I've been battle lusting and weapon skilling up zombies.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whiff, and it's the only answer. It's got to be a whiff on the dice, and it's.
Yeah. It happens.
It stops them the rallying cry. You hope you'll rally, but then you've got the -1 from the vortex. It's probably in range there.
Yeah.
This is. To be fair, a game that I thought was swinging massively towards 80.
Yeah, the counter
And then
swing's been hard,
the
right?
counter swing, and this is vampires.
Yeah. Like literally 1 turn ago, I was saying I don't
2
see this.
screens,
Yeah.
and those Grail Knights disappear, and now 80's very much.
But this
trying to-
literally come down to dice. So, like, I didn't think that this was going to go in Keith's way at all in that last turn. If we'd have killed, I think it was probably about another 4 zombies. This would have been a massive counter swing the other way. But yeah, this is a kind of a crazy result for how this game's going. I did not see this going this way at all.
We've got a fleet and a well-placed. That's some nice placement there. I do like that. He's left perfect space, knowing where the Graveguard are coming from. You can tell he's a Masters champion, mainly because he's told us several times. Has he? Yeah, so he's going to squeeze in, plenty of space for himself. Always think about what you're going through.
Yeah, the Grail's getting smashed. That was the turning point in this game. 336 points just dying in 1 turn to screens. Just rough.
It's getting the -2 debuff into them with -2 from the MR2.
And another -1 as well.
I mean, that one's not affected by the MR, so it's you sort of expect it to go off.
Yeah.
It's still a big cast, but it's on a 7. On average, it goes off to get when you're getting the +1 from the Mortis. So
yeah, but obviously with your like 80's got a level.
it's a prayer icon as well. It's +2, but then you still got the advantage.
Yeah.
As Charlie says, I mean, he felt like he could break the unit. That was the big thing. He felt like he'd break it.
I think at the end of the day as well, like this is singles. You've got to take these risks because you want to try and get the bigger wins, right?
Sometimes you do, but I think it's also a lesson in tempering. Like, if I was playing this game as the Brett, I would have been very happy with a 10-10. I think Keith offered up 2 units of Hex Wraith. There was a mistake from Keith in terms of the
Which
damage.
wasn't taken advantage of, I don't feel.
Yeah, the damage that was done, and he did go a different direction. I think if the Duke came backwards into the Hex Race and he kept himself cagey and forced Keith to come forwards, then we'd be looking in a different scenario. And this is very, very minor things. It's not even misplays. It's different sort of ideas on how to play the games. Nobody's done sort of particularly badly, I would say. It's not like, oh, you did this and now you've lost the game for it. Not at all. It's just different approaches to how I would have took those turns.
Yeah. I think there's
and stayed cagey because you are in the negative matchup, and now you're chasing your tail.
Yeah. I think just dice haven't gone the way that you needed it to go in certain situations.
And dice happen, and that's why I don't play combat armies, because dice happen.
Yeah, dice do happen. This is the thing. And that you can go into a combat with the best intentions, but you can always roll 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
And if you hit on 2s, you can always roll lots of 1s. That's the problem. And you can't get too stressed with Warhammer because at the end of the day, it is a chance game.
It's been great to see what is a technical game. I mean, Keith has furrowed brows. He looks a little bit stressed. He has sort of looked a little bit calmer for the past couple of turns. He did earn himself a I cheat at Warhammer badge again. So he's on 2. The first one, though, granted, is just because he's playing Vamps. Because everybody knows if you're playing Vamps, you cheat. Or if you're a tool, you cheat. This is how the game works. This is how the Northeast community knows how it is. So we'll just have to see how they follow this up going forward.
I'm quite interested to see what Keith's going to do now to try and push forward this win.
I think he's going to. So it's that combat with peasants. I think he's looking for that overrun to kill the Duke.
Yeah, and then flip into the side of the Pegasus
Well,
with
you can't double overrun. As soon as he kills the Duke, he stops. End of his turn and hope that the Hex Race are there for a big charge.
That's what I'm saying. And then,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
If the Hex Race are still there by the time they get to his next turn, then Jesus Christ.
Which consistently, if there's only one Hex Wraith die in a turn, they'll still be there.
Yeah, I feel at that point, Aidy's got the ability to say he's got diced.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no reason that they should be alive.
Right, so the zombies are rolling their attacks now.
Yep.
It's looking. It's only 2. Right, okay. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
I think he's battle lusted them.
Is he always battle lusted as well? Oh, it looks like might have missed that out. Was that a Ruby Ring then?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might
yeah,
have
it's
been a
gone
Ruby
into the fleeing peasants.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to scream something. Don't scream the peasants. Don't scream the peasants. If the peasants all die to scream so that he doesn't get his overrun, doesn't get the Duke.
Yeah, he kind of needs to roll middling.
Just don't do it. Peasants are probably going to break from that combat, fall back in good order. They're going to hit the Duke and go all the way through.
Yeah.
You let your peasants follow up.
They could be the most work any zombies have ever done, I think, if they manage to get through that. The
first time ever a Duke is killed by zombies, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the points
irony
conversion.
of it being a Musalon Duke as well, getting killed by zombies.
Like, AD's army is absolutely stunning. It's a full Musalon army, so it is actually undead, playing undead, really.
Yeah.
Obviously using the Bretonnian rules.
Which is what I hope that they use to make the vampires.
One Hex Wraith died.
Again, only one.
Only one. That means, that's set it up lovely. It's set up lovely.
Big old flank.
Yeah.
This is.
And they're going to be in a perfect position when they kill one again, because that seems to be all that's happening, to be then flank charged. Yeah.
That tuna stotty has given some power to Keith's dice.
Yeah, this is true. Ever since that food break, it's turned the game around.
It's been a swing. That is very rough to watch. I think Aidy's played it largely correct throughout the game. There's nothing that... I mean, we'll have minor disagreements about sort of which way you would go for which charge, but yeah, it's what happens in this combat with zombies. He's got hatred, so it is a battle-lusted zombies, I think.
Yeah, should be able to smash through them now. So if they can smash through them, they go straight into the arse of him, kill him instantly.
Yep.
I think at that point, that's probably just game.
That is quite a few hits. Where we're going? Can you see it?
5 of them.
5, yeah.
That's going to be a 5, a double out number. I mean, now...
Double out number,
yeah.
Right. This is danger. Danger, Will Robinson.
And it's got a standard bearer in there as well, so this is going to be quite a big win. I think this is going to be double ones, I think.
Well...
He's still obviously got his 2 attacks, but...
Do you pause the mic?
3 attacks. Sorry, we were just talking through a rules disagreement that me and Dave had. It's fine.
So,
I mean, they're all dead anyway.
Yep. Straight overrun.
So straight in.
And that looked like a 10 to me. Touches.
Touches and dead.
Touching.
That's big. That's real big.
I think that is one to call out. 80. Were those peasants destroyed in that combat? So they would go from the center of the zombies. So they would go out that way, the way that you've killed them. So you took them all to that side. So they would go that way, and the zombies would have to follow
That way.
Yeah, so like
In effect, they've done that.
I don't think they would have. So they would have gone on a diagonal away from the Duke. We just turned the mic off to have that debate.
Yeah, you can go. You
Because
can
the
just.
skirms,
Yeah.
you could do it that way, and then it pushes
Yeah,
them
yeah,
that way. So the Duke's alive, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So it'd be the zombies would have went that way, away from the Duke.
Oh, so we're seeing casualties removed from equally from both ends.
If it's a close order, I think that is right.
What, from a skirmisher? AD, 1 second. We're just checking in the rule bit now.
So, I agree with you, but me and Richie disagree on it. So,
Yeah, we're just going to
probably
No.
not.
I don't know.
It depends on
How's
if
it
you
going?
get the Duke, because that overrun would kill the Duke.
Oh, no, I
So
don't even
if you can take them from either side, the peasants would flee. So say that's a unit there, and the Duke is here. Yeah, but the peasants
Right,
would.
we'll find out on this road anyway.
You would have to either pursue or restrain. If you pursue, you're going that way away from the Duke, so you wouldn't get the Duke.
Yeah, I
general.
thought you could just pick, to be honest.
It comes down to in
Right,
skirmisher
right.
units. Do you have to take the create a fighting rank? You have to either side. I
Right,
think
well,
you have to take either side. Somebody in the chat says that, but me,
Yeah, well,
you others disagreed. So
So does Charlie.
yeah,
So we'll
So-
come back to this afterwards anyway.
might be a judge's call for you.
Right, there is a rules disagreement going on now. If anybody in the
Caused
chat,
by us.
caused
So
by us, yeah. So if
it has been a lovely
anybody,
game to watch. I'm
yeah,
glad we got
it's
involved.
been really good. If anybody in the chat can let us know in the rules where it says anything about that, we are currently looking through it right now. Yeah.
So if it's
Oh,
your
yeah.
call, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're happy with the outcome, then nobody
Oh.
cares.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
in
there,
case
yeah.
you weren't aware. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. If
Gary.
Adi wants it that way, like, I don't care.
11-9 into Cathay.
Oh, that's sick. That's really good.
Is he?
So,
Oh,
rule book page 102. If a unit contains only one rank, casual. But the problem is,
So the players have agreed that that's the resolution that they were wanting to. So I think that's what we were looking at, JDW. But they're happy with the outcome, and it is. That's the thing, Charlie. They create a fighting rank as soon as a skirmish is charged. So that is in the rules that they create their own fighting ranks for each other. So that's where you would have becomes a fighting rank where you take either side. But the players on the table have agreed that that's their heavy. We've raised it with them. They're happy with it. It's been really, really well thought out game between both, and they're happy with that outcome. So
Yeah.
as far as we're concerned, it's done. At that point, they're happy with it. We're happy
that's
with it.
done. That's right. I think.
That is it. I think they've called it.
Yeah, I think they've called it. I think they're doing points. Right, so we will jump into this one up here. Right, so that is the end of the game. They are going to just kind of tot up points now, see how they get on.
I think it's an opportunity to grab Keith. Have a post-game interview if you want. Team
Yeah.
England, new member, given his first opportunity to be on the internet.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Keith, do you want to jump on for a chat? We're Richard, yeah. I thought you'd finished.
Oh, right.
We called it down. I thought you'd
All right,
be
so
like,
they
no,
actually
done.
haven't finished. Right, so they haven't finished then. It turns out that they were just totting up points. We got excited and just thought they were done.
It's just premature stream ending.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. We're back. I mean, I've got no idea what they're doing now. I've kind of lost my flow with it. Right. So, what are they doing? So, the zombies have just kind of spun around there.
So MJ, we had a little chat ourselves and just said, look, if that's a disagreement of us, top of 5.
Yeah, they're not done yet. They're not done. Yeah. Basically, so if it's the with the rule, basically we disagreed on it, and basically we saw it played a way that one of us disagreed with. We just wanted to bring it up to them, basically.
So we just raised it between ourselves. So we turned the microphone off, had a chat, disagreed, tried finding the rule book, and just raised it at the table. And just says, look, this might be an issue. You guys figure it out. At the table, they were perfectly happy with the way it resolved, at which point we go back to our very small beers.
Yeah. I mean, at tournament games, if anyone's walking around and anything's disputed, then we ask people for help anyway. So we'd always want stuff to be played correctly, right?
This is big news. Amy with a troll horde has won a game. She has failed in her objective.
Beat Double Dragon as well.
Double Dragon. I told her pre-game when we were at the bar to give that dragon a hug, and I feel like the troll hags have done some motherly loving.
Nice.
The dream is obviously that she ends up playing into Gary Dutton, who is 2-0 with the Slayers.
Yeah.
What a boy.
So for me, with seeing it being really hard whether to intervene or not, whether it's a rule, I mean, if it's a rule being played wrong, then the person who's done that wrong will always appreciate being told that it's wrong. I don't think that there's ever a circumstance where it would be bad to tell the person that they're playing something wrong, because you want to know that you're playing it wrong.
It's just making sure the game's played the right way.
Yeah.
As I say, we really sort of had a chat behind it. It was like, at what point do we intervene? If we're certain on a rule, then we can dive in. We both disagreed on it, so in this instance, it's always a case of just, actually, guys, we've had a disagreement. Do either of you know how this rule interacts? And it's how you learn, is having these situations brought up. And I agree, Charlie. Trollord needs a nerf. Where's my Night Goblin journal? Where's my Mangler with a war boss on?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's gone crazy. Massive swings in this game. Massive swings. So it's not a point of either of them trying to get like an advantage over the other one by trying to be gamey. It's literally just misinterpreting of rules, and that's something that you see quite a lot at tournaments like this. It's not that people are forgetting stuff on purpose. It's literally just you.
It's remembering that it's a 600-page rule book.
Yeah, and also there's so many rules. You're going to get stuff wrong. So
we constantly have it.
It's quite like, I really appreciate people telling me that I've done something wrong, because then you can be like, okay, right, I can fix that in the next one. I think it's good.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. It's like there's moments in the commentary, because we're relatively close to the table, James, that sometimes I'm like, well, I can't say what I'm thinking. I'm going to wait and sort of say what I'm thinking after it's progressed a little bit, because we early on saw the line where the hex race were exposed because of the attacks,
and they didn't get hit till 2 turns or 3 turns later.
Because if one of them heard it,
that is the game done.
That is a handshake.
That is the handshake done.
So
what's the score, guys? Right,
15-5.
that is a 15-5 to Vampires. So that is ended up being quite a big win. It was a pretty savage game in the end. That was a massive swing, very big swing.
Get Keith on to have a chat with everybody.
We are. We're just going to go into the loading screen for a couple of minutes, just get Keith sorted, and we'll be back.
Ooh, hello.
Hello. So I am now joined by Keith, who has literally just won this game.
I'm gonna put these on my nipples. Okay, come on.
Yeah, come on. So that is I cheated Toy Soldier sticker. So you managed to win 15-5. How did the game go, mate?
Absolutely awesome game, Richie. No AD for about 25 years. Last time we played was probably one of the big events 20 years ago, I think, Sheffield Slaughter. It doesn't get any worse, does he? He'll be 120 years old and he's still playing really, really well. Game was tight. First 3 turns, it was a bit boring for you guys watching, so I apologise. But I couldn't rush because skirmishing, Bretonnian, bloody Pegasus Knights everywhere really, all with magical attacks. So cagey till I went for it.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like as we were talking the entire way through the game, it was whoever's going to push through is probably going to lose. And it's the amount of posturing. Like you can tell the quality of the two players by how many turns you were there posturing, getting the precisest of movements. It was down to the millimeter. Like we even had comments in the chat of people being like, "Oh, you're playing millimeters in an inches game," and it's just like that's the level of play that it needs at this kind of level. And obviously, you can tell like you're both Masters players, you're both Worlds players, and you can tell that from the gameplay. There was a couple of points in the game where you could tell that it went wrong for AD. Just not being able to smash through those zombies. If he'd have got through there, that could have potentially been a different game.
The mass wasn't with him anyway. He wasn't getting it, was he?
Yeah.
He always ended up with about between 8 and 10 zombies left for the attacks he had. I think he rolled all right, though, to be fair, with his attacks.
Yeah, I managed to go through. I think it was like 16 he managed to get through, wasn't it? Or something like that. It was quite a few.
And when somebody chipped in and said we'd missed the 2 2s, I do apologise for that.
Well, he's got a sticker. I cheated Toy Soldiers.
Well, he rolled his dice and he didn't do it. No, me and Eddie go way back, guys. If you don't know either of us, I think it was about 17 combat res in the end, but it's not quite enough when you've not got the weight of attacks, if that makes sense. And he rolled a 3 on his Duke as well. Could have rolled a 1.
Yeah.
2 less attacks. So.
Oh yeah, it's a massive swing. As soon as the Grail Knights go, 336 points as opposed to the 135 for the Hex race that were dying in that turn as well.
Yeah.
Like it's just not a good trade.
He didn't go backwards as well. We had an opportunity to go back into Hex race, and we all saw it. And I think you guys said it out loud. And he didn't do it, and I'm like, all right. But he went to the zombies instead, didn't he? And
Yeah. There was. I think the thing is, it's quite. Like if you know the lines there, because obviously you know that you made the mistake, right? But then the people on the board might not see that. Whereas it's quite easy for us on a screen that's above to be able to see
in the heat of battle.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just don't see these lines. Like it doesn't matter how good you are at the game. There's certain bits, and there's certain things you can't control as well, right? Like you can't control the dice. But like the Grails getting blown up, horrendous.
It was a brilliant game. I love maybe weekends playing early this weekend's like being 20 years ago when we were both younger. Once kids, I was a kid. I think he was about 30 at that point. But yeah, it's made me weekend playing early on stream as well. It's amazing.
Amazing. Right, thank you for coming on, mate.
Brilliant,
well done on the win, man. Smashed it. Right, so this is going to be it for this stream, and then I'm going to be back on soon. I will post the time up. I'm not actually sure what time the next game starts, but as soon as the pairings are up, I'll get the live in, and then we will start on the next stream of the next game.
I think we're about 5 minutes away.
Scott, when does the next game start?
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, there'll be another stream coming up very soon. Right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will, if I can come out of here, I will catch you all on the next one. Well done again, mate.
See you later,
See you guys. Bye.